Say no. Yeah.
Get up.
Word. Yeah.
Step it up, nigga. Shit, nigga.
My name Primo, I'm from the 12 block. Rozzy, get your money up too. Yeah. Yeah. Say no.
I'm on my shit, paparazzi, let's get it poppin'. I'm Diddy boppin', fucking bitches and going shopping. You niggas floppin', up the order, let's switch the topic. I'm Jay's hard and fucking bitches, I'm like a rocket.
I'm by my bread, still getting the profit. Yeah, I mean, all about the Benjamins. Shout out to the bros in DR with the Dominicans.
I sparked the L, but I came to win. Foreign bitch, cherry being struck at the day's end. I remember days when I used to let them waves spin. Now I let them dress swing. Hella plus, fuck them kid.
Look, we don't give a fuck about a trend. Probably in the Beamer or we riding in the fucking Benz. Yeah, pity pack coupes, that's how we match them.
Yeah. All black armored truck, Luke side, Annie, yeah, woo.
All my niggas getting them Benjamins. Got raw main jeans and them Timberlands. Got a brand new coupe in the Cinnamon. That's a Cinnamon, pockets of Benjamins. All my niggas getting this money. Niggas try hate, niggas ain't funny. Yeah, all my niggas getting this money. I said money, all this money.
I'm getting money, counting chicken, I'm never bummy. Sonny from Bronx, still smacking niggas and counting honey.
And look, hey, Easter coming, what's good with the bunnies? Got a brand new Beamer and sitting on 20s. And look, all the money tucked, but I ain't hot enough. I got a brand new chain and it's diamond cut. Yeah, and if a nigga try sliding us, you get parked like Rosa in front of the bus.
Jerome Batters, paparazzi, I'm finna bust. All in this bitch, I'm playing chess, bitch nigga fuck. You niggas weak, you wanna feature, I'm counting up. Luke side 765, but my niggas good.
We lit now.
All my niggas getting them Benjamins. Got raw main jeans and them Timberlands. Got a brand new coupe in the Cinnamon. That's a Cinnamon, pockets of Benjamins. All my niggas getting this money. Niggas try hate.
The RealPoint podcast is sponsored by The Phone Booth.
The one-stop wireless shop for cell phones, accessories, activations, payments, unlockings, and repairs.
They're located at 546 Market Street in Paterson, New Jersey. The number there is 973-225-0901.
Make sure you get your gaming systems, your hoverboards, your iWatches. They have it all. Definitely have your trap phones too.
For real. Make sure you stop there, get your shit fixed if you drop your phone.
And make sure you tell them that the RealPoint podcast sent you and you'll get a 5% off yourself.
All right.
Building 3. We in here. We in here. The cause, New Jupiter. We in here. RealPoint podcast with Derrick and BeBe. Tuning in now cause I'm scared of the TV. Need a real media source streaming across. Feeding the thoughts and calls. I'm the king with the force. Making a real point or ill joint when you coming through. RealPoint podcast right in front of you.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the RealPoint podcast, episode number 20, season 2.
What up, bro? Yo, I need a toothpick, B.
This ain't the time for that shit.
Got mad coleslaw in
This
my
ain't the
teeth
time
and
for that.
podcast. I'm BeBe.
This is Derrick.
We're the RealPoint podcast.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Right now, we're live on YouTube Live. Facebook is acting like a bitch right now. I don't know what's going on with it, but it's whatever. We're on YouTube Live. Make sure you subscribe if you haven't yet. And after that, we'll be on SoundCloud, iTunes, Google Play, your mother's house, your cousin's house, maybe your sister's. There's a whole bunch of shit.
Anyways.
What we got in the building? What we got in the building?
We got True.
Yeah.
What's going on, man?
It's just True?
That's it, brother.
There it is.
That's dope.
Yeah, True.
Yeah.
Yo, he got mad notes.
Yeah, I got notes, man. Listen, man, I want to make sure I don't miss nothing. You know what I'm saying?
Right, I feel you. All right.
Yeah, this is for the people.
Got you. So normally we ask the interviewee how their weekend was or their week. Depending on what day of the week we do the show. How was your week this past week?
And weekend never passed.
Well, yeah.
My week was great, man. It was very busy, hectic. I had 2 graduations. My oldest daughter graduated from high school.
Oh, congrats!
Thank you, I appreciate that.
Nice,
and the middle child, she graduated 8th grade.
I saw the picture of the before and after.
Right. That's the oldest. That's the oldest.
I loved that picture too, bro. That shit is nice. Dope. I like that.
Thanks,
I like
man.
that.
Thanks. Yeah. So
doing that. You got an 18, like a damn near 18-year-old already, right?
Yeah.
You look young as hell.
That's that healthy eating.
Yeah, I was just about to say that.
That's that righteous eating.
Word. If you look at some of my old pictures, I look older back then when I was younger than I do now.
Gotcha.
Wow.
Okay.
So I'm working on. Also, I'm a writer for a magazine called Inspired.
Okay.
So the deadline was due this week. So it was a hectic week, man.
Right.
I believe that what you receive in life, you by nature you're prepared for if you're willing to step up to the plate.
That's dope.
So that gives you a preview what this interview is about to be about.
Oh, yeah, we gonna build.
Shit's about to be deep.
Word.
We talk about our weekend already.
Yeah, in the last episode.
Yeah.
Oh, no doubt.
It was not interesting though.
No, nothing crazy.
But what y'all are gonna get is 2 fat motherfuckers sitting here talking about
healthy ass food.
You know what I'm saying? So we about to go straight to the interview.
Yo, if you're watching this, make sure you go buy a t-shirt too.
Yeah,
Teespring.com /
showing the website.
Teespring.com / the RealPoint podcast. Get your t-shirt in black or red, $22.99.
Yeah, that red is fire.
If y'all
snatch one up.
If y'all say y'all love us the way y'all do it.
If y'all support
underground.
Do it the right way.
There you go.
But so let's get into it.
Yeah.
True, what's going on, man? Where you from?
I'm from Patterson.
Originally,
10th Ave, 10th and 23rd.
Patterson raised.
10th and 23rd?
Yeah, Murder Ave. A Raw. You know what I mean?
21.
Oh, you from 21?
School 21.
Oh, yeah, exactly. Right.
No.
Yeah, School 21. School 21.
That guy lives in the white neighborhoods now.
I live in Jersey City, my guy.
He's not Patterson. He's not Patterson no more.
I live in Jersey City. It's the same shit.
True, he's not Patterson.
Yeah.
All right, whatever.
I'll tell you a funny story about School 21, man. I stole the car from there. I used to steal cars when I was younger. I stole the car. Yeah, I stole the car across the street from the School 21.
Right.
Drove it around all day. Me and my dudes went to New York, smoked and all that. I don't smoke anymore, but we smoking, drinking.
Right.
Came back and noticed that the parking space was still open. So we parked it right back where we stole it from. It's crazy.
Wow.
The gas is on E. Man.
That guy probably came back to his car like, damn, what happened with my gas?
Right. Seat leaned back.
Word.
So let's start.
Smell like weed in here.
Right.
That's crazy. So let's start like this. What's up with the Inspire magazine, right? I'm saying
right.
Tell us a little bit about that.
Yeah, Inspire magazine was started by a sister named Michelle. Shout out to Michelle. And her mission or intention is to take the community where we're from, black and brown community.
Right.
And she noticed that a lot of times we're either down by the circumstances.
Right.
Or the negative media and how they portray us. So she wanted to take that magazine and just put a more positive spin to who we are and what's going on in the community.
Okay.
So I write about personal development, insights. Not more so diet, but I'm also open to that. My thing is about just writing insights that help me make the transition from, living unhealthy or being in the streets into who I am now. And I still got a lot of work to do on myself, but that's what it's about basically.
Now that healthy living style that you have, right?
Yeah.
What made you choose to start doing that? Like what was the
inspiration for you to change the way you were living?
Yeah, that's a great question. I would say the foundation, right? At 15 years old, I got knowledge of self by way of the nation of gods and earths. People also know them as the 5% nation, the 5%ers. And a requisition, I'll say, or part of being in the nation, you got to stop being pork. So that opened my eyes up to why we got to stop being pork? I'm Dominican, so I grew up eating pork and all types of crazy stuff all my life.
That shit.
Right, you know what I mean? So
chill, B. Let him talk. Yeah. Don't jump in.
That's all right. So that opened my eyes up to food and its effects on the body and most importantly on the mind. Gotcha. Primarily just pork, because that's the only thing we really have to stop eating, is the pork. So I started to do more because naturally I'm just the type of person that likes to study and read books. Even when I was in the streets, I always did that on the side. Right. So that made me more curious to see what other foods are unhealthy, because I want to be the best person that I want to be in life. I always had that in me. Yeah. When people ask me, not to get away from your question, when people ask me what made me want to change, I think that you really have to have I don't know if it's innate, meaning that it's natural within you, but you have to have a strong desire. No matter what, that desire is the foundation.
Right.
So getting back to the nation of gods and earth, so I stopped eating pork, and then I started to study other things. And something else that I study, or another person, is my mother. So I noticed that my mother was constantly taking pills for different things. I mean, literally, when you come in the kitchen, there was a counter. The little Dominican bread was right there. I can see it right now in my head. The fruits, she did have fruits,
right.
Dominican bread on top, and then a whole bunch of pills.
The opiates.
All of that stuff, you know? So I asked her, like, why are you taking this pill? So she took one pill for the blood pressure, one pill for the headaches, one pill for this, one pill because she has trouble sleeping at night. And then I was like, what the hell? So I started to then study that, okay, for example, the blood pressure thing. Red meat causes high blood pressure.
True story.
And no disrespect to my mother, I love her to death, powerful woman, but I didn't want to live that type of life where I had to take pills. And, you know, she works at a factory. As a matter of fact, Markel right there in Elmwood Park. Okay. So she would come home tired, feeling sick, didn't really have a lot of energy. So she was also someone that I studied, obviously being a teenager.
Right.
You know, I was only raised by my mom. So,
right.
So that's basically the foundation that led me up to this point. And it wasn't an overnight process, man. Like, I was a vegetarian. My man Ox would tell you I was a vegetarian, but I was drinking. You know what I'm saying? I was smoking Black and Milds. So this is a process, and this is something that I definitely wanted to convey to the people, that it's not an overnight thing. You know, there's an African proverb that says, a slip is not a fall. And you got to always keep that in mind. You know, if you go off the track a little bit, don't make up excuses, don't whine, and don't say, you know what, I ate this, so now I might as well not go to the gym. Yeah, that's just a little moment in time. It's a slip. You get back on it. So that's basically what started me on the path, man. So I thank the nation of gods and earths, man. The 5%, I will always have an allegiance.
Speaking of 5%, I saw a picture on your Instagram with Jay Electronica.
Oh, one of my favorite rappers.
Yo, dope.
Thank you, man. Yeah, I went to the show, man. My man was so humble.
Yeah.
He walked around the crowd, and I knew he was, you know, he in the nation. I think he's more affiliated with the Nation of Islam now.
Yeah.
But I introduced myself. I gave him my divine attribute at the time, and he gave me his, and we pieced it up, shared a few words, man.
Look like y'all was some Illuminati stuff in. Y'all got that picture, y'all.
Nah, that's the peace sign. You know what I'm saying? See, the Nation, we do it like this. Yeah.
Okay.
Fucking paparazzi. Let me ask you this though.
Yeah.
I wanted to always ask. So you said you stopped eating pork and all this type of stuff.
Right.
Now, I always wanted to ask someone when they stop doing like eating the pork and stuff like that, male or female, how can you date someone that still do it, or you can't? Like, let's say right now you have a female that's eating pork, and you dating her. Can you like continue dating her because of that, or you'll try to help her out to get off? You know, like, that's the question. That like I don't.
Yeah, you know, that's a great question. It all depends on the person, I would say. You know, like in the Nation of Gods and Earths back then, you're definitely it's better for you to meet. I mean, I think whether it's the Nation of Gods and Earth, whether it's a religious or just a personal, regular relationship,
right?
You want to try to be with someone who has similar likes. You know what I'm saying? They say I always say they say opposites attract, and they do, but they don't keep you together. So like right now, my wife, my queen, she eats how I eat, but it was a process though. I tried the whole, you know what? Let me date women that don't. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Let me not be so extreme.
To see where it goes. And
right, but for me, it didn't work out because we have different value systems.
Okay.
Like something as simple as I go to the gym, like as they say religiously, although I'm not a religious person, but they say that. So my wife, because she's on the same plane, she overstands when I wake up at 4:30 in the morning and I go to the gym 3-5 times a week. She's not complaining about me not being in the house. Or when I wake up 7 in the morning and maybe she want to cuddle, but she understands that I'm going to the gym. So there's that understanding. So to answer your question, a person can be with whoever they want to be, but I suggest that you find someone that's on the same page. So like for me, when I was single, after, you know, having some failed relationships and whatnot, it was a prerequisite again that you had to eat a certain way. You had to be a reader. You had to be all about Black empowerment.
Self-knowledge. You
had to be about, because we're not going to get along. And most importantly, I'm thinking about you being the future mother to my child and my children, because I have 2 children from a previous relationship. So I wanted that, you know, I designed my life a certain way. You know, you got to be the architect of your life.
Right.
And people play an important role in that process. So down to my friends and all of that. So
damn, that's deep.
Yeah.
So you 100% Dominican though?
Yeah.
So you're 100% Dominican, because I hear you say the black, but
right.
Dominicans are black.
Yeah, no,
right.
All of us. I was getting to that though. Yeah.
But that's what I want to know, like, because if someone hears you saying stuff like, you know, talking about it like that.
I thought you was Jamaican when you first walked in.
I get all types of stuff. Dominican's always the last thing. Right. But it doesn't come up.
I respect it, because you more or less, you look half and half. You do look, to me, he look Dominican.
Well, if you look at my family, if they don't speak Spanish, you won't know that they're Dominican.
Gotcha.
You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, they're dark or whatever the case may be. And I'm glad you brought all of that up, because Dominicans and other people who come from Spanish-speaking countries really need to stop falling for that divide and conquer trap that they put in place. You know what I mean? You got people that's jet black. You know, you tell them like, yo, you black. Hey, yo no soy negro. Right.
Soy dominicano, soy puertorriqueño.
Right, that's just your nationality.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Brothers and sisters.
The thing is that people don't like to go and delve into their like ancestry,
right,
and figure out where they came from. They just like to stop at, my mother was from here, so this is where I'm from.
Right. You know, the Honorable Elijah Muhammad said that history is best qualified to reward or research.
Right.
You know what I mean? I'll just add to that. Just don't get caught up in the history. But absolutely. Right. You know what I mean?
Let's talk about a little bit about your the school program that you have in, what is it called?
Liberation School. Liberation School. It's no longer active right now because my focus is in a different place, but we did have it for quite some time. And it's basically, you know, I noticed that me and my peoples, we complain a lot about the school system, the miseducation in the school system, or the lack thereof proper education. And the fact that they put white people in this superior position, and they straight up lie. Like they tell you that Columbus discovered America, right? Something simple. We all know he didn't, right?
Yeah. Right. Indians did, right?
Well, they were here
already here.
Yeah, exactly. So
he was looking for Asia and landed here. And thought this was India.
Right. All types of crazy stuff. You know what I'm saying?
Fuck Columbus.
And then gets a holiday. Exactly. Words. Yeah. Boom.
That's
boom.
That's a whole conversation.
And we could come back for that conversation too. But that's another passion of mine. But
the school.
Thanks. Yeah, I lost it for a second. I was about to go into that. But yeah, it's basically about, you know, just stop complaining about what people are not doing and just take matters in your own hands. So what we did is just create a program where we are substitute what they're not learning, and just created the program ourselves. It was a Saturday school program pretty much the whole day. We taught them knowledge of self, taught them about personal development, about heroes and sheroes that they're not learning in there. You know what I'm saying? So
funny you should say that about the school too, because rest in peace, the Prodigy, who just passed this past week.
Yeah,
I just saw an interview that he did not too long ago, and he was talking about when he was in school. He noticed that they weren't teaching like African American history,
right?
And he took it upon himself to go to a library and learn about it, and that's what made him drop out of school.
Right?
He was like, "Yo, they teaching us bullshit
straight,
and it's not like the legitimate history that we should be learning."
Right.
But it's the truth. Because, I mean, you going to school now. When I was in school, it was shit that there was like algebra and shit like that. What I'm talking about with math, though. Right. I think the simple shit we need to know is fucking addition and subtraction.
I had a boss in the past that said all you need to know is 4th grade math to get by in life.
Do we really need to know algebra?
I think that we really need to know. Again, it depends on what you do on your day-to-day basis, and I think that those things are good to stimulate the brain.
Right.
And also knowing that, because I asked that question to one of my teachers, you know, and if you look at life is one algebraic problem. You know what I mean? So it's like the whole Karate Kid, wax on, wax off. So you're learning some tools to figure out complex problems, but they're using math. But the thing is that they don't explain that to us.
Right.
You know what I mean? And so even back to school, like I really think that school just really trains you to be a worker. And that's not what it is. As a matter of fact, my man Ox, who's with me right now, we were outside just talking about the fact that we're tired of this 9-to-5 stuff. Right. But they don't teach us to be businessmen. They don't teach us to be entrepreneurs.
They teach you to the test.
That's it.
And that's it.
And you're not smart just because you can memorize some things.
But if you do want to learn about some shit like that, you got to dish out money. Like, I'm talking about college-wise, which I don't understand. Like, in this world, like, I always thought college should be free for everyone. I mean, you know,
the way public school.
I always say the same shit, even with lights. Lights should have been some free shit. Why the fuck we gotta pay? Or water? Why we gotta pay for shit that we actually need?
Yeah,
you understand what I'm saying? Like, so that's why I'm the same. Like, we go to schools and they teach us whatever they feel like, but if we want to go ahead and better ourselves, we have to actually come out our pocket and do this shit. And that's sometimes I get confused with shit because I'm like, if I actually want to better my career, I got to do all these other certain things, and still, even if you're paying, you're still not getting the knowledge that you're supposed to get anyway.
Right.
So that's the life that we live in right now.
Yeah, most of the stuff,
we're not set up to succeed, man. This is only for the whites around here, bro. Like, I don't care who we're taking it racial or not, but it's the truth.
No. I mean, we got to speak facts, man. You know, and I'm a college graduate. You know, I have my associate's degree, and I say that not to brag or nothing like that. I graduated high honors. In high school, I was a horrible student. You know, as a matter of fact, I didn't graduate on time. I had to take like summer classes and all that. So college, you know, if you're in there for a trade or to learn something specific, I think college works. But if not, it's just a whole bunch of stuff you really don't need, and then you leave and you got $100,000 that you got to pay. It's crazy.
Right.
Yeah. But they don't really teach you about life, man. You got to do that on your own. I learned most of the stuff. Everything for the most part I'm talking about right now, you know me, the little bit of knowledge that I do know, I learned on my own, man. I invested time on myself to buy books, watch DVDs, documentaries, and stuff like that. Right. Build with people. I put myself in the right places.
So you say you go to the gym. What is that ritual, like the gym ritual that you have? Like, how many times? One time a day? Because people go serious, go two, 3 times.
Yeah.
So how is it? Like, what is it? What's your type of ritual you got?
So for my goals, right, again, because it's really all about your goals. Like, for the person that's going 2 times, 3 times, even the way you eat and all that, it really determines on who you are and what you want to achieve in life. So for me, I go in the morning because, knowledge of self is not just knowing your history, but knowledge of self is knowing how do you perform best. And I noticed that if I don't get to the gym in the morning, and plus I'm a morning person. I know some people say they're not. I think you could be whoever you want to be. But for a very long time, since I was a child, I was waking up early for Saturday cartoons. Even when I was a drunk, I was still only, wake up early. Like, it was crazy. But the ritual is I wake up at 4:30 in the morning. You know, I usually leave my house around 5. You know what I mean? Well, there's some things that go on before that too. I read a little bit. You know, I meditate. I visualize my day, how it's going to go. And before I even get to that, what I do before is I make sure I know what I'm doing that week. So, you know, I think part of being successful is being prepared. You know, if you go to the gym and not know what you're going to do, you're just running around like, what do I do today? Or what do I do this week? Then anything can come in and distract you. Like, even if you don't have a plan, like Monday's my gym day, then my man could call you Sunday night and say, let's go out. And you'll just go that way. But me, like, I have my gym days. Nothing can distract me for that. So if you tell me let's go out on a Sunday night, I'm gonna tell you like, I'm waking up
on this
because it's that important to me.
Right.
You know what I mean? So, and also what I do is I prep my gym bag for the whole week instead of waking up that morning and then let me get my gym shorts, let me get my shirt. Damn, where my sneakers at? So everything's prepared for the whole. I know what I'm doing for the whole week. I know what days I'm working out. I know what time. I know at what intensity. I know what weight level, how many reps I'm doing. And I do that on Sunday. I prepare my whole week. I got the gym bag prepared. And also the day before, or the night before, excuse me, I have a bullet. It's a portable bullet. You know,
bullet,
like
the food.
Right, at night, I got my almond milk, my kale, my banana, my peanut butter, my Sun Warrior vegan protein. I got all that in the jar in the fridge waiting for me. My water's already prepared. Got my bottle of water right here. That stays with me. That's already, locked and loaded. Right. So that's part of my ritual too. I can't talk about my gym ritual if I don't talk about what I do before. Yeah. So wake up. I get there around 5:15, 5:20 and just get it in, get busy. When I'm done, I do some yoga stretches that I learned, some extreme stretches. Then I hit the sauna for 5-10 minutes. You know what I mean? On a good day, maybe 15. Shower and go to work. And I normally, to answer your question, how many times I go to a week? Let me see. Monday, Wednesday, Thursday, Saturday, like 4 or 5 times. Yeah, 4 or 5 times. Yeah.
And then you still had that energy to still go to work.
Yeah, man.
That's that dedication.
Word.
Wow.
And the fact that I got to do it.
That's dope, though. That's dope. Yeah. Well, now let me ask you about this this diet that you have. What plant-based diet?
Yeah, I follow a plant-based diet.
So let's talk a little bit about that. How long you been on that?
11 years.
For 11 years?
Before that, I was a vegetarian.
All right. So that diet, though, that's something that you actually purchased or you did on your own?
When you say purchase, what do
Like
you mean?
like you purchase on a store, like they sell the type of.
Oh, so plant-based diet is basically what you consume.
Oh,
So what
okay.
I do is I don't consume any animal products. You know what I'm saying?
Right. Oh, okay.
Yeah,
You're talking about you're vegan. You're vegan.
I'm a vegan. Yeah, the reason why I don't call myself a vegan per se because what I do is not for animal rights. I do it for health reasons. I'm nothing against the animal rights people.
Okay.
That's
because
cool.
the animal rights people are quote unquote vegan.
They're like my car got leather. Like they won't buy a car with leather.
Right.
They don't wear leather belts.
Everything is all
Straight,
like fabricated, nothing.
Exactly.
Right.
I do it for me, my studies, and also experimenting on my body.
Right.
You know, this has been a process that started when I was 15 years old. Remember, so I didn't wake up like this.
Right.
So to me, the plant-based diet works best for me, and that's what I promote to people. And this, what we're doing right now, I'm not promoting everybody to be vegan or plant-based.
Obviously.
No, we're gonna talk about the fundamentals of things. But
Right.
for me, plant-based diet is the best.
So 11 years then you've been doing that.
Mm-hmm. No animal products.
But before you was eating like the pork and.
Well, I was a
beef and all that stuff.
vegetarian before that.
All right.
I was a vegetarian, and then before that, I was only doing the poultry, and then
That's
so. Let
chicken
me
and
go
stuff
back.
like
So
Yeah,
when
because you've been going through
different phases,
as you progress through
Right.
this whole thing.
and then also there's like in between stuff. Like so, I was drinking too. So I was a
Right.
vegetarian, but I was drinking.
Gotcha.
I was a vegetarian, but I would still eat fast food. Like I haven't ate fast foods in I don't know maybe 13 years, 14 years. You know what I'm saying?
How hard is it for you to find like places to eat?
Yeah.
Because I know it's difficult sometimes. Like if you're like on a road trip somewhere and
Right.
like, you know what I mean. Like you can't stop at like on the side of the road and get like you know what I mean. Like
For sure.
you on the turnpike, you can't stop at one of the rest stops and get food.
Most of the time I can't.
Because
Yeah.
that shit is like all fast food.
Like
normally.
shop and go and stuff like that. You talking
Right.
about.
Yeah,
Yeah,
garbage
yeah.
food.
Right.
And that, I don't even consider that stuff food. That's my man named Jennings. He's a cool dude. He was like, there's no such thing as junk food.
Right.
It's either junk or food.
Right.
Straight up.
Right.
A honey bun, no disrespect to who eat that, is not food.
Right.
No,
That's
no.
junk.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So part of it is the preparation. So if I'm going out of town, I research, like let's say I'm going to DC.
Right.
You know, my queen or I, we will research where we're going to be at and what spots where we can go eat.
Got you.
If we're going to someone's house, we usually tell them about our diet.
The way you guys eat.
Right. And also we bring our own stuff sometimes.
Okay.
We prepare, right? You know, got the old school cooler,
Right.
or whatever the case may be. But it is tough. And sometimes you just gotta just deal with it. You just gotta like,
Adapt
okay,
to the
I can only
situation.
have a salad. You
Gotcha.
just gotta have like it's up to you. You gonna fold? You know what I mean? And this whole thing about having to eat so much food and how many times, like all of that's a lie. Everything is about money.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? We really don't need as much food as we think. So if I need if I can't have the luxury to eat how I want to eat for a couple days or a few hours, I'm not gonna die. You know what I'm saying? I got my little fruits. I'm good.
Got you.
Yeah, but in nowadays, 2000, you know where we are now,
Right.
it's much easier than when I first started.
I
bro.
can imagine, 'cause now it's like-
it's popular now. You
Right,
gotta realize,
right.
11 years ago, like
There was no Whole Foods.
there was no Whole Foods,
like,
fam.
crazy
There
shit.
was no vegan ice cream like that. Like now you can get ice cream made out of coconut and it's
Yeah.
delicious.
Yo, no lie, yo. Shout out to Milk Sugar Love in Jersey City. They got the best. What is it? Cookie dough ice
They
cream.
don't
I
fucking
think?
sponsor us, man.
Non dairy.
They
Yeah.
sponsoring us? Cut it out.
yeah. I feel you though. I feel you though. I feel you though. I feel you
Cut
though.
it out.
Yeah, if you ever
Yeah.
want some non dairy ice cream in Jersey
Yeah.
City, that's the place to go. It's in Hamilton Park. Shut
Got
up.
you. Write that down because sometimes I'm in that area.
Yeah. I got you.
But so it is tough at times, but you know, you just gotta have discipline and it's all right. And you know, sometimes I go to the fruit stand or whatever the
Right.
case may be, you know, and like I said, it's not as hard as it was when I first started, man. It's so easy now. There's really no excuses.
Right.
If you want to follow a plant-based diet or if you just want to eat healthier. Now, this is the thing though. Patterson, where we're from, is a food desert. They don't have like, you know, I live in Essex County now. Way better. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Way better. That's why I feel like, yo, like I'm from Patterson. I got a Patterson hat right now.
Shout out to
But-
Black Flag.
Word. But Essex County is way like just made for us. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Made for me, I'll say.
Right.
You know, they have like Ethiopian restaurants. They have
Montclair got some.
yeah, Montclair, exactly. Like all that stuff. My man Eric got a restaurant called Positivities, all vegan. So yeah, it's much easier in Essex County. Patterson is I don't know if people would support that here. To be honest, I don't mean to sound negative.
They might. You just don't. You never know till you actually
Till
implement it. You know what I mean?
Yeah. The Oxen I was talking about doing
because
something
they actually got the juice bar on, I think it's West Broadway. Just I don't know exactly what they sell or how they sell it or whatever, but I know it's like all juices, like all natural juices supposedly. You know what I mean?
All right.
So it's not. It's like, but I know it's popular. A lot of people go there.
Oh, all right, that's good. So that's good. Yeah,
I can only imagine like if you put an actual vegan restaurant or a plant-based restaurant, how it would be. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
Not talking about dieting and stuff like that. Yeah. Also, what is your opinion on like fat burning pills and like supplements to help someone lose weight or what else? What else they have?
Like Stacker 2 type stuff.
Yeah, even surgeries. Even when people do
like
surgeries,
lab band surgeries and stuff like that.
I don't even do the energy drinks. You know, I don't do. I think all of that is all just it's not good for the body. I think that the best way is to take your time. You know, have some damn discipline and put it in the work to burn the fat. And I can hear people already saying, "Well, I tried. I worked all hard or whatever the case may be." Like, you need to figure something else out because you don't want to. And even with that, okay, so you can't lose certain fat. Let's just say you can't. I don't believe in that, but let's just say you can't.
Right.
You don't want to put your heart in jeopardy, you know, because you want to lose your gut. You know what I'm saying? Like, for me, it's not an intelligent choice.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So I personally, again, my goals or whatnot, I won't compromise my body. Like right now, I could be much bigger if I wanted to, but for me, I'm all about holistic, optimal living. You know what I'm saying? So I'm not gonna gain all this weight. I'm not gonna take the creatine, which is harmful for my kidneys.
Right.
You know, or take that. I got enough. Seriously, like I don't even. If I took an energy drink, I would probably be bouncing off these walls. Like I don't even see. You know, and even like coffee, I don't drink coffee, none of that stuff. Like if you need coffee, like I hear people, I need coffee to start my day. Like you didn't come into the world with a cup of coffee.
Word. So I said the same shit.
You know what I'm saying?
I don't drink coffee at all.
Yeah, so you shouldn't need that. Like you really need to question that and just really wean yourself off those things. You know what I'm saying? Like I just, you know, for me, I believe that I'm God. You know what I'm saying? That I'm the God of myself. So if there's any substance or anything that has control over my thinking or over my decision making, like I'm not perfect, but I'm gonna work on like mastering that. You understand what I'm saying?
Hence the reason why you got off of alcohol and marijuana, for instance.
That and the fact that a lot of you hear him laughing, right? Damn, they knocked the mic down.
You got nervous with that one.
a lot of car crashes,
Gotcha.
a lot of money lost, money spent, a lot of black eyes. Like, why do I have this black eye? Just a lot of things that happened. The last major thing that happened is when I caught my first adult drug charge. The only reason that I caught that charge, and rest in peace, V was with me that day, it's because I was drunk. You know, like it's a whole bunch of little details that you know make up the story, but bottom line is I was drunk. My man V, rest in peace, man. I love that brother. You know, because I was drunk, like literally, like, you know what I'm saying, like head leaning back, like don't know what's happening. V had to drive. V didn't have a license. We get pulled over. V like, yo, my man drunk. That's why I'm driving. They're like, yo, get out the car. Search the car. I got a big bomb in the car, man. So, you know what I'm saying? Like, so, you know, they say that the universe sends you messages, and when you don't listen, it starts to scream at you. You know what I'm saying? And since we're dealing with health, the body operates the same way. It gives you messages. You know what I mean? But if you don't listen, and we were trained not to listen, oh, I'm coughing. Let me take a pill. But your body, that's your body's defense mechanism. I cough sometimes. You know what I'm saying? I cough sometimes. I have a little mucus sometimes. But the difference between me and most people that I allow the body, because I know how the body works, because I took the time to study it. I allow the body to do what it needs to do to bring me back to optimal health. You know what I mean? That means that there's something in your lungs or mucus, whatever. There's a toxin. Mucus is an ally to the body, and it uses mucus to get rid of things. You know what I mean? That's why when the mucus is yellow, what does that mean? It means you have an infection. That's the body telling you. So when you cough, like the mucus is yellow, the body's telling you, bruh, you got an infection. So naturally, I do certain things. All right, I'm a fast. I'm a, you know,
detox basically.
I'm a detox. My green tea. Let me up my blueberries. Let me get some miso soup. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Let me put some cayenne pepper to help burn the mucus. You know, the body's talking to me. But if you don't listen, if the body tries to do its job and you take something to suppress it from doing its job, the body says, you know what? I'm going to just stop working because he or she don't want me to work. And the next thing you know, you have a more severe condition. But you've been got the warning, like even with heart attacks, you know, one of my teachers, his name is Dr. Africa. He told us like nobody just wakes up and has a heart attack. You were getting signs years ago, but you just didn't listen. And if you did notice, you didn't change anything. You know, when it's like the GPS, you put a GPS on a certain destination. If you make the wrong turn or if there's traffic, the GPS does what? It reroutes you. Yeah, so whenever you go off track, you may have to turn. You got to reroute. Okay. You got to know what changes you need to make.
Someone said you just ripped the mic, by the way, because I guess they don't got the hit live on your stream, brother.
Oh,
stupid.
You behind. What was that? That happened like 5 minutes ago. Lamont Gates.
Oh, word. That's my man. That's my man.
Make sure you hit live, bro.
Yeah,
we went to school 3.
And make sure you subscribe also.
Make sure you subscribe.
Yeah, we went to school 3 together. Yo, L, what's good?
If y'all got questions for the brother, True, 973-910-1728 is the phone number to dial. You can hit us up and say what's good. So, yeah.
So, yeah, let me ask you this.
What's up?
So, us, that we some big-ass guys right here, right?
Right.
What can we do to help ourselves? I mean, besides gym-wise and eating-wise?
I'll give you one to you.
Well, I want to try to fucking...
You got to stop smoking.
Well, first of all, I'm not going to smoke. I'm going to stop smoking because I got 4 kids and it's
so, all right, so let me... Can we be straight?
Yeah,
be straight?
Yeah, bro. Right. Yo, this is the RealPoint podcast, brother.
What's your weight size?
I'm 280 right now.
No, not your weight, your waist size.
Oh, waist size? I'm like a 42.
What's yours?
44. So
according to statistics, if your waist is over 40, you're more prone to have heart conditions when you get older. So that's something for you to think about, right? Let's take this Canada Dry that my man's drinking. Let's see what's in this thing. Okay, this has 0 calories. All right, good. Because something that I was going to tell you is a lot of us, we can get rid of certain calories or what have you just by drinking water. Like I don't drink no juice, no soda, none of that, unless it's freshly squeezed juice, of course. So what you can do is just, you know, I know people attack the carbs, you know, but it's the complex carbs really that's bad for us. So I would just have more natural carbs. I would definitely eat more fruits and vegetables. You know, since we come from a Spanish-speaking country, I would definitely minimize the rice. And if you eat white rice, get rid of the white rice. Eat wild rice, black rice, or brown rice.
Any rice.
The white one's the one I love.
Oh, you're talking about like you could eat brown rice, you know, like that.
Yeah, but white one. In a small amount too. You know what I'm saying? Definitely.
It's a carbohydrate though, so it's like something that you should cut anyway.
Yeah, you should cut it out. Definitely stop eating fast food if you eat fast food. And
we got a phone call. Damn. Oh, that thought.
You got it.
Sorry about that.
Yeah.
RealPoint podcast. Who's this?
This is Kaya from Florida.
How you doing, Kaya?
Peace, Kaya.
Peace. I have a problem with dairy.
Okay.
What do you think about that?
I think dairy's not.
How can I?
Yeah, I don't think dairy's meant for human consumption. So when you say you have a problem with it, what do you mean you have a problem with it?
She's listening to the show while she's on the phone.
Yeah, you got to lower the volume on the background. Listen to the phone call, girl.
Because it's delayed. The YouTube is delayed.
Okay, there we go.
All right.
Never.
So repeat that again.
Yeah, I don't think that that dairy is meant for human consumption. So when you say you have a problem with it, what do you mean?
Like the mucus build up. And you know, it get to the point.
Right.
Where it's hard for you. Right.
Yeah. That's and if you don't mind me asking, what's your race? You black?
I'm black. I'm an Israelite.
Oh, okay. No doubt. All right, peace to my Israelites. Word. Yeah. So you know, especially us. You know, a lot of us are lactose intolerant. You know what I mean? That's just something that's in us. So I would definitely say get rid of the milk. So people say, oh, what about the bones? What about calcium? There's a lot of different alternatives. And, you know, I don't think we have the time to really get into everything like that. But, you know, like kale. Kale's rich with calcium. You know, and now, again, we were talking about it. Like, it's much easier now. You can find different sources of calcium. So I don't think, you know, if you study, you know, nature, right, what other, because, you know, we're humans, obviously, so we have a spirit and everything. But we are part animal. Right. We have flesh. But we know what what other animal continues to drink milk their whole life, and what animal drinks another animal's drink? That, you know, another animal's milk.
I would say none.
Right. You don't see the goat drinking the cow's milk. You understand what I'm saying? So I just think that for sure, if your body's telling you, like, if you drink milk and you're developing mucus, that's your body telling you, like, this isn't forced. And then you already know, like, the milk that most people drink isn't even the official milk, because it's pasteurized, homogenized, and every other eyes that we could think of. Right. You know, so even all the nutrients, if there is some, and there is nutrients in milk, it's heated to the point that they destroy the nutrients, and their excuse of heating it to that point is to kill the bacteria, which also kills some of the probiotics as well. But you also get rid of the nutrients. So I just think, sister, that you know, there's different ways to get the calcium and different vitamins that you need, and also just making sure that you get some. You live in Florida, so you got that beautiful sunlight, which is good for the bones as well. That vitamin D.
Okay.
But feel free to hit me on Instagram. Yeah, hit me on my name is Truespeakspower on Instagram. Feel free, you know, if you have Instagram, to leave me a message if you want, and we could continue to build.
Okay.
All right. Thank you.
Oh, sis, read Dr. Africa's book, African Holistic Health. Okay. Also, Queen of Fools, City of Wellness.
Okay, I heard of both of them before.
Yeah, those are great books. Those are great books.
All right, well, thank you for calling.
Yeah, appreciate it. Thank you, sis.
Make sure you subscribe to the RealPoint podcast.
Take care.
Shout out to the Israelites.
All right, peace.
All right.
Peace.
All right.
That's dope.
Yeah, so
some knowledge right there.
And the science is right. So
that is true too. Like you're saying, like, what other animal drinks another animal's milk? It's true. You don't get that every day. Like, you don't get like no one actually tells you that. You know what I mean?
Yeah, definitely. And so to answer your question about losing weight too,
what you said about the fast food, you were saying?
Yeah, definitely get rid of the fast food.
Right.
Also, don't eat after a certain time. You know what I'm saying?
What's a good time not to eat? Like, what's a good time? Like, maybe like 7?
Yeah. That's around my time.
Here's a good question, right? Because and I'm basing it off of like you, right? Because you work nights.
Yeah.
A person that works the night shift, right?
Yeah,
Because I'm pretty sure there's people that watch this show who work the night shift. They want to know how do you go about building that diet? Like, you know what I mean? At nighttime.
Yeah, yo, that's rough. You know, get your bread. That's not even a natural time for us to be working. Again, I'm one of my biggest teachers is nature. And if you notice, at night, you know, most animals are resting at night. You know what I'm saying? Of course, you have like little critters and, you know, little
raccoons
and all of that. They creep at night because they're hiding from the bigger animals.
Right.
But I think that, you know, it's not a natural time to be working. But it's rough. I have no experience in that. So I would be speaking straight on theory.
Right.
And I don't like to do that.
Gotcha.
You know what I'm saying? But I would just say that, you know, just watch what you eat healthy. I know that at night, definitely nothing's open. So make sure you pack your lunch. Don't eat from the vending machine at your job. That's all junk. It's full of chemicals. And just because it says the word natural does not mean that it's natural. You know, they lobbied, you know, companies, again, we got to follow the money trail. Companies lobbied to be able to use that word natural, even though most things that
or organic, right?
Well, organic, they according to the FDA rules, right? And people say, well, how you know it's organic? You're right. I don't know. I'm not on the farm with them.
Right. I like that you said that because I was going to ask you that. You know, I'm sorry for cutting you off, but there was like a video that I saw. It was with eggs.
Right.
And they had like all these different type of eggs. They got the regular eggs, they got the organic eggs, they got the brown eggs, and blah, blah, blah. And what the guy was trying to say, I don't remember his name or whatever, he was trying to say they'll tell you that it's organic, but it's really not, just for they can make the money.
Right.
He said the same thing with plaster eggs. He said plaster eggs supposed to be the best eggs that we could eat.
I never even heard. What's it called? Plaster?
Yeah. Like the shell is like a different. The shell is white. I don't know. A lot of places that I worked in, because I used to work a lot in kitchens, that's the only eggs that they would use. They won't use regular shit.
I never heard of plaster eggs.
Okay.
Plaster. Where does it come from?
I don't even know.
Yeah,
that's the whole thing.
If you're gonna eat eggs, I don't eat eggs.
But it's the shit that they serve in the hospitals and stuff like that too.
Yeah, I do not trust hospital food. But anyway, if you're gonna, remember they're in the business to you know what I mean, sick people. You know, but if you're gonna eat eggs, man, make sure it's the egg that come out the bird. I don't know. I never heard of that.
Shout out to Makia Mayasha. She said he's on fire. I love it. Give thanks. Peace.
Oh, peace.
Yeah.
That's the queen right there.
All right.
Yeah.
Make sure you hit that subscribe button. Right?
But according to the FDA rules, right, organic is supposed to be organic. Can people lie? Of course. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
The spring water could be water from the damn tap, right? We don't know.
Right.
So, you know, we're just doing the best that we can, you know, or the best that based on what we know.
Right.
So the best thing is organic, you know what I'm saying? Or at least to the very least local.
Right.
Local farm raised.
Grown, right.
And so people, organic just basically means that the soil that it was grown in and the product itself, the produce itself, doesn't have any chemicals, no hormones, and it was supposed to be grown in the way nature intended it to grow.
Gotcha.
And we are beings of nature, so the best things for us are things from nature.
Question: your daughters live? You got 2 daughters, you said, right?
I have 2 daughters and a son.
And a son. They all live the same lifestyle you live. They eat the way that you do.
The daughter that lives with me does. The other 2, she lives with her. They live with their mother. My son and my daughter, they live with their mother, so they eat according to how she eats.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, but when they're with me, they know what time it is.
Yeah,
yeah.
I had to ask that because I was like, I wanted to know because you know, kids is. I mean, even though you got what you said, 18, and you got one coming out of 8th grade, so that's 13. What, like 13.
Yeah, and 11.
And 11, yeah. So they, you know, some kids in a young age, they like eating that junk food and shit like that. Cause
it's funny though, because like they did a study, I think, in the school system, and like if you tell a kid to eat this healthy food instead of like the junk food, the kid will most likely go for the healthy food. Like if you teach them from a young age, though.
Oh, from a young age.
Like if you teach a kid from a young age, yo, this is grapes, eat the grapes.
Yeah.
The more, and then later on in life, when they go back, they'll rather take the grapes rather than taking like the snack.
I mean, that makes sense. Now I'm gonna ask you one more, because then we're gonna go to intermission.
No doubt.
What I was doing, I did this. I think it was 3 months ago.
Not to cut you off, because you did ask a question about losing weight.
Yeah.
So on top of those things, just eat less. You know what I'm saying?
The portions.
Because calories, right? The reason why most of us gain weight, gain fat, is because that's calories that aren't used. So I did just want to make sure that I say that. You know what I'm saying? So it's basically about reducing, and and then be active.
What's a good healthy amount of calories you should intake daily?
It depends.
I know some people say 2,000. Some people say 15.
I think it was 2,000 for a man, 15 for a female.
That's what they say. I would say that everything's not a cookie cutter approach.
Right.
It depends on how you feel and also the look that you want. So like me right now, I'm about 10 to 12% body fat.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? When I'm super cut up, I'm about 8% body fat, and actually that's when I feel the best at 8%. You know what I mean? But I like how I look at this weight, you know what I mean? So it depends on you, you know what I'm saying? So just experiment with that as far as the calorie. But but go ahead. What was your question?
Because like I say, it was like 3 months ago.
Yeah.
I haven't really, I try to really cut down soda 100%. I'm not going to sit here and say, dark soda I haven't drank in a long time.
Yeah.
But, maybe a little like orange or grape, I take a little sip here and there. But I'm drinking more juice. Not the juice that you would drink, but juice.
Right.
I drink a lot of seltzer water. I drink a lot of water too now.
Okay.
But 3 months ago, what I did was I had stopped eating bread and rice.
Okay.
For 2 weeks.
Okay.
And I started feeling weird.
Yeah.
Like I would eat a salad. Most of the time I was eating a salad with like grilled chicken, or what I was doing also too, because I would normally, before I go to work, I would normally make me a sandwich or something. So what I did was just eat the straight up cold cuts.
Right.
And I would eat like a banana or something like that. And I was feeling weird.
So you cut the carbs, what you're saying?
When I cut the carbs off, I was feeling funny as hell.
Right. I know what was happening.
What?
Yeah, your body went into shock. You probably did it too much in an extreme way, and it was going through withdrawals. Yeah, because, like all that stuff has chemicals. It has sugar, especially like sugar, man. Sugar is a drug for real. I think that, don't quote me on this, but I think chemically sugar is considered a drug. So, carbohydrates turns into sugar. So you took away a lot of the sugars out your body. If you probably would have did it more in a moderate pace, you probably wouldn't have felt as weird. But when I went into a 100% plant-based diet, I also started to feel weird. I started feeling weak. I felt like I was even starting to look sick at first. And I was like, yo, but because I have the knowledge, right, to back up the how I was at the time trying to live, and also because I met people, you know what I mean, that were living that lifestyle again that I wanted to live, I was like, nah, I'm gonna push through it. And then next thing you know, it was just a phase, man. My body was detoxing. It was getting rid of all the stuff that I was eating before. And sometimes you know your body goes through those changes. Like I even heard of people who transitioned to a plant-based diet, and I know this show ain't about becoming plant-based. But
what, this show?
Yeah,
this
yeah. I mean that
whatever.
right now. Okay.
No, the show's about whatever.
Talk my talk. Cool.
Like I said, or before anything, like I said, this is totally different to any interview that we did. Because normally we'll have an unsigned artist here. We're talking about their music. This is something different. So I like this.
We like doing these like these different type of interviews to open people's brains. You know what I'm saying?
Good knowledge. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
So I mean, it's good to know also.
Word.
Oh, and shout out to Stack too for making it happen.
Yo, Stack, my man.
I'm sure he's gonna call up here soon.
Yeah, that's my man. But I was gonna say, like, I know someone who experienced when they became plant based, they started to get like all these bumps on their body. Their body was detoxing. You know, the skin is the largest organ of the body. Most of us know that. So it you know, it was just getting rid of toxins, and that's the way their body chose to do it, through bumps, pimples.
Gotcha.
Well, that is the same thing as like an alcoholic or someone that used drugs. When they kind of stop doing it, they start going into shock and shit. So
right. They look crazy at first.
Right.
But there's some shit though. What I know, I said one more question, but it's like the same shit.
Right.
Like I know a couple of people, not in my family, but I know a couple of people that, let's say right now they stopped smoking. They were smoking for all their life. Like it's not all their life. Let's say they were smoking since they were like 12, and then they cut. They stopped smoking when they like 50. Let's say that, right?
Right.
And they just like maybe live for a couple of years, not that die because of some shit like this. Like, why is that? Like, I think maybe because your body's so used to that for so long that you stop. Then it's a wrap.
Yeah, I don't know, man. I never heard of something like that. I'll keep it, 100 with you. But, I've met people that smoke since they were 12 and 90 years old and still smoking, right?
Right.
And, a lot of people, they use examples like that. And I always tell them, like, you never know. You gambling. One of the things that we can control is what we put in our mouths, right, in our minds. So I've never heard of that. Maybe it was a buildup. Again, might have been that shock. You know what I mean? Maybe the body built up a tolerance and then not receiving it, because nicotine is a drug.
True story.
You know what I'm saying? So, but I never heard of that, so I can't really talk on that.
I've heard of people who, like, their grandfathers was drinking all their lives, like, since they were young, and when they, like, 80 years old, they still drinking every day, and they're, like, the healthiest people supposedly in the world. Like,
they just got fucking
but
lucky.
then look at my man G, you know what I'm saying? From around my way. You figure I'm in my late 30s. He had to be around the same age, maybe a year or two younger or older. And, he was a big drinker and he died. Right. Didn't even make it to 40. Right. So, again, that's why I say don't even gamble. Like that's,
don't even take the chance.
Because a lot of people tell me that, you might die tomorrow. And, for me, like, people think like I don't have fun because I eat this way. Man, I'm enjoying life, man. My life is the truth. I love my life. And the fact that I'm striving to live my higher self, for me, just not only gives me a purpose, but it feels good. It feels good knowing that I'm striving my best, and also that I have a lot more work to do. My diet still needs to sharpen up. Like, I feel like I don't eat enough raw raw vegetables. You know what I'm saying? I need to incorporate more raw vegetables. You know what I'm saying? Right. Rest is very important for cellular rejuvenation for the body. Man, I don't be getting enough rest. You know what I'm saying?
I don't.
So so I'm just saying that my body, my diet is, isn't 100. It's not where I want it to be. I would like to eat more alkaline. You have alkaline and acidic foods. I would like to put more alkaline foods in my diet. But it's a process, man. I just think that you should strive to do your best in life. Right. That's at least that's my philosophy. But anybody could live how they choose.
True story. All right, so we're gonna hit this intermission.
No doubt.
Play some quick
I'm
tracks.
put some background music.
You don't put background music.
Don't worry about it.
Why?
Yo, shout out to everybody that's listening. We
right.
appreciate you.
Can't do that.
Yes, we can. Shit, I do whatever the fuck I want.
We'll be right back.
We'll be right back, ladies and gentlemen.
Patterson.
You gonna really play just back?
Ocean. Ocean.
RealPoint Podcast is sponsored by the Phone Booth.
The one-stop wireless shop for cell phones, accessories, activations, payments, unlockings, and repairs.
They're located at 546 Market Street in Paterson, New Jersey. The number there is 973-225-0901.
Make sure you get your gaming systems, your hoverboards, your iWatches. They have it all. Definitely have your trap phones too.
For real. Make sure you stop there, get your shit fixed. If you drop your phone.
And make sure you tell them that the RealPoint Podcast sent you and you'll get a 5% off yourself.
All right.
Can you dig it?
All right, y'all. We back. Got the homie Ox now.
Yeah.
A little bit over, little tiny bit over. There you go.
Right here?
Yeah, you good,
All
man.
right, all right. How's my mic?
You can slide it with you.
Y'all good?
Now, introduce
Talk to
yourself
that mic,
before.
Sir, this is Ox the Animal Still, aka Source. You know, this is my brother right here, True.
Yeah, we grew up together.
Yes,
Okay.
sir.
This guy got a fucking wrestling name, B.
yeah, that's where I got it from, actually.
No doubt.
So, let me ask you this before we even ask any question. Because we see we have a lot of notes here. So, what are we leaving off? Because it looks like we're leaving off a lot.
Yeah, you know what? I mean, we just flowing, man. I just wanted to make sure that I don't miss nothing in the conversation.
So, you want to bring something up, though?
Well,
Anything specific?
Yeah. You know, I wanna introduce people to some alternatives. So, like, for
One thing I'm
example,
looking
right?
at on this side, right, which is something that us in the Spanish and Black community need to know about, is the salt.
Yeah. So,
Because that's the one thing that kills everyone in our community is the high blood pressure.
yeah, that's one of the main things. You know, stress also contributes. So, you know, one of the things that I eat, you know, my queen, she's the cook. I don't cook at all. But, you know, we use sea salt, you know what I'm saying? And the difference between sea salt and regular salt, you know, the salt with the lady with the umbrella that most of us were raised on.
She was a whore, too.
How you figure?
I don't know. He been with her. But, you know, it's one thing to make sure about that salt bed is the regular salt with the umbrella, that lady, is that it's processed, it's bleached, and that it's stripped away from a lot of its nutrients. Like, believe it or not, salt does have some form of nutrients, like minerals in it. And sea salt is sea salt. Comes from the sea. So if you are going to consume salt, and you shouldn't really consume a lot of it, you know what I'm saying? But if you are, just like little things like that, like use sea salt instead.
What do you think about the pink salt, that Himalayan?
Yeah, that's on point.
That's another alternative too, right?
That's natural.
Himalayan salt is pink salt.
Right. Yeah, it's pink. Yeah, and it's naturally pink.
So that's better?
Yeah, I mean better than the regular salt. But again, you don't want to be like, oh, this is natural, and just put a whole bunch. Like, nah, everything in moderation. Everything in moderation. So I did want to, you know, bring that up. Also, I wanted to talk about the hierarchy of vegetables. So you have fresh vegetable, organic. When I speak about stuff, I'm talking about organic.
Right.
If you can, I'm very aware that when I go to a place and I order, let's say, a salad, I'm very aware that they're all about money. So most likely they're not going to buy organic. You know what I'm saying? No, unless you go to my man Eric's spot in Montclair. Excuse me, that's Verona. He does buy organic produce, and it tells you, and you pay for that. You know what I'm saying? And I'm going to talk about that too.
Yeah.
All right, so talk about it.
You know.
Hold up, chill, man. Levels to this shit.
So it's we want to get fresh, organic, you know, vegetables, you know what I'm saying, produce, fruits too, anything that you can. And, you know, if not, if you're like in a rush, you want to get frozen, get the frozen next. So you got fresh and then frozen. Then after that, it's the can. And if you are going to have canned stuff, just make sure that there's no sodium in it. Because a lot of that stuff, you know, you already know the Goya beans, you know, that we were raised on. Super high sodium in that stuff. You know what I mean? You got to read the label. You got to become, with your food, no longer can we just eat. You got to become a scientist. You know what I mean? And for most of us in the fitness world, we eat based on how we want our body to look and our performance and stuff like that too. So, you know, just consider that. Read the labels. I gave you the hierarchy, the salts, also about the money. So another thing that a lot of people bring up to me is like, oh, but organic is more expensive, this, that, and the third. Right. You know, number one, you got to really ask yourself, where's your priorities? Where's your values? You know what I'm saying? Because a lot of us, you know, we dress real nice. We got $150 jeans on, a $300 belt, $200 sneakers,
$500 sneakers.
Right. A fitted hat that's $30. Right. You driving a Benz, but you eating a damn meal from the chicken store that costs $3. Right. Like, that's crazy to me because, you know, what's more important than the internal self. Like, that's your organ. You could buy another car. You can never buy another kidney.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Buy another liver. Once your heart go, that's it. So if you're, again, listen, I like nice things too. Don't get it twisted. But for me, I'm not going to compromise my health to look good. You look good, but your insides are rotten.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So that's another thing, right? Another thing too, like in my house, we don't have a lot of the extra stuff. We just have that discipline and that sacrifice. So, and sacrifice doesn't mean you're a lot of people think that sacrifice is a negative thing. You're losing something. A lot of times you're losing something to get something better. So we don't get snacks. All that's sweets and snacks and sodas and because we don't eat meat, we save money there. Because we don't eat eggs, we save money there. So you gotta really just ask yourself, like, what's important to you? Man. You know what I'm saying? And you gotta make that dedication, just like with education. You know what I'm saying? Like, yo, salute to the parents who send their children to this, who pay for their children's education and they sacrifice. They obviously are showing you, where their priorities are. And when you follow the money, where people spend their money or how they spend their time, it shows you what their priorities are. You know what I'm saying? So I wanted to just bring that up because that's something that a lot of people, organic's cool. Too expensive. Like an average lunch for me costs like $12, $13. Right. You know what I'm saying? But for me, it's like, all right, yeah, I could go eat the $5 McDonald's meal for it. I don't even know how much that stuff costs anymore. And I also look at it like this. I'm investing
$9 sometimes.
You serious for McDonald's?
Yeah. For like a chicken sandwich, French fries, and a Coke.
Oh, damn. Your ass want too much. That's why.
The game doesn't change. But let's say like a chicken store meal or whatever the case may be.
Don't just be cheap.
Yeah, so like, with that, for me, it's an investment in my body and also investment in my future self. Right. So, yeah, I might be putting out money now, but later on, I'm saving on doctor bills. And even now, I save on doctor bills. I don't be buying medicine. And I can't tell you the last time I took any form of medication. Right. You know what I'm saying? Maybe
that's all you do all that holistically, right? Like medicine and all that. I'm guessing.
I mean, yeah,
if you need to take it.
Right. If I don't feel well, I'll take I take some herbs or something like that.
On top of it, he's Dominican.
Yeah, right? Dímelo.
Dominicans, well, it's a Haitian thing too, because they all from the same place.
No doubt, we the same people, man.
It's Hispaniola.
They fucking have all type of goddamn remedies for medicine, B.
That's true.
Yeah, I'm telling you, they'll fucking make something and you'll be good the next day. You go to Walgreens, anything, and you gotta wait like a week to be good. They do some shit. That helps out, yo.
That's real because my grandmother has no knowledge of this stuff. You know what I'm saying? She never read a book on this stuff. Right. But when I was young, I used to spend summers in the Bronx. So when I was young, and if I wasn't feeling well, she'll give me like some honey and lime or something like that. You know what I'm saying? Like the oxygen not in his head. He's probably so yeah. You're right though.
It's the truth though.
Well, because
that's that old school thing though. Right. Like from back in the day. Like
yeah.
Like a Haitian, like when I was working with my Haitians, I call them my Haitians because I call her like my mom. There's a lady named Francois that I used to work with in the hospital.
Ça passe.
Yep. When we used to have I used to have a cold. She used to take the hot water and boil it, and it used to be hot water from the fucking bottle too, and none of that shit from the tap. So boil it, then she'll put like a whole entire lemon. So she'll cut it in half, put it in the water, cinnamon sticks, honey, and I don't remember what else. There was something else she'll put in there.
Yeah.
And she'll tell you sip on it. Don't wait till it gets cold. Sip on it when it's really hot. And you sweating all that shit out, bro. And that shit helps.
Yeah.
That's what I do now.
Detox, right? Yeah, exactly. Everything in it has things that's good for the body.
So you think juicing is good?
Juicing? Yeah. Absolutely. Juicing is great. So, you definitely, our body's made.
But like all natural juicing.
Yeah. So our body's made to eat food. You know what I'm saying? So, but however, in this fast-paced society where a lot of times we don't have the time for all that, juices is definitely excellent. That, and also considering the fact that the soil is depleted. You know what I'm saying? So like us eating an apple today is not the same apple that our in the islands they don't even have apples, but just for figuratively speaking, right? The apple today is not the same apple they ate back in the day. We got to eat like 3 to equal their 1. You know what I'm saying? So I think that juicing is a great way to make up for that. And again, for the fast-paced life that we live in, man, living in America. Yeah,
that's crazy. And you said kale is good too, right?
Oh, kale, that's the best. That's to me is the best green right there. If you study that, kale, rich in calcium, and does have some protein. And the way the kale's designed, the leaf itself, right? When you consume it, it cleans your digestive system, like the walls, because of the way it's designed. You know, what I mean? Like it cleans the, they call it the debris.
I gotta start doing that.
You know what I'm saying?
But I used to drink the shakes. I think it was like a kale shake they had when I was in another place.
Yeah,
shit's nasty though.
So some other things, right, that I wanted to.
Interesting. All right, move on.
Yeah. Hold on, no. But before you say anything, right? Can you please tell people to stop drinking them naked drinks? So them shits ain't no good.
Naked
is the naked smoothie they talking about. They supposed to be
they
healthy.
sell them for like $12 a pop.
They're like $4 a bottle.
Oh, whatever.
Like one.
Right.
Those shits is no good. Those shits got massive sugar in it.
Massive
sodium, all that shit in it. And they saying, no, this is a good. For to get healthy, they can't consider it like juicing too. It's not.
Nah, well, and the thing too
they try to say it's like a meal replacement too.
Yeah, exactly.
You know, it just fills you up with calories. The thing about that too is that it's sitting in the shelf. You know what I'm saying? And when you juice or when you fruit, whatever, like with time, it's starting to die. You understand what I'm saying? So we got to keep that in mind too. That it's not the same. I'm not going to say it doesn't have any nutrients. I don't drink naked. I don't know. I didn't do the study on that.
Right.
You know what I mean? I'm taking your word for it. But I do know that, like, when you juice, time is against you. You know what I'm saying? Because it starts to lose. You got to drink it right away. You know what I'm saying? If not that second, like that day, you know what I'm saying?
It loses the freshness.
The freshness, the potency, of the nutrients. Word, because of the enzymes. You know what I'm saying?
What else you have?
Yeah, so I wanted just to create like a real quick, simple list of some things that people can consume. You know what I mean? Like, number one, getting sunlight. You know what I'm saying? And it's crazy, right? The darker you are, the more sunlight you need. You know what I mean? And a lot of times when you're darker, people run away from the sun.
Get the fuck out of here, bro. I didn't know that.
Yeah, not only to activate your melanin, but for the vitamin D. You need more. You need to consume more. You know what I'm saying? And people talk about, the sun causes cancer. And the sun been around since. The sun does not cause cancer.
The sun is my nigga.
You know, and then also
what causes cancer is that artificial sunlight.
The artificial sunlight
from the fucking the sunbathing places and shit.
Right. And also too, like, you got people that's just laying there in the sun. That's not natural.
Right.
That's why you get all red and sometimes we get red. Like, the sun is meant to be eaten because you eat the sun. You know what I'm saying, through your skin in a natural way, not just sitting
actively.
Right, actively, perfect.
Working and,
exactly, not just sitting there like a damn. You know what I'm saying? And like, oh, God, I can't move. But you just sit. That's not natural. That's not a natural way. So that's that. Cayenne pepper is a great. They call it a fire herb to break up mucus. Also, a good thing to drink when you first wake up in the morning. It starts the metabolism. Is water. Half a lime or half a lemon and some cayenne pepper. Eating more raw fruits and vegetables.
There's a detox diet too with that, right? Like with the cayenne pepper.
Yeah, lemon. The master cleanse.
Right,
I did it for 30 days. I didn't eat no food.
That's
I didn't consume no
rough.
food. I was just drinking a gallon of that for 30 days. Actually, more than 30 days, but yeah.
Get the fuck out of here.
Yeah.
How's the beginning of that process? Because I know it's rough. Like when you first cut everything out and you start that.
Well, that's. When I first did it, was very rough. It wasn't rough when I did it last year. I didn't do it this year, but last year. But it wasn't rough for me because, number one, I mentally prepared myself in January for what was about to happen in the summer. So the mental preparation, right? It lets your body know what's about to happen. You know what I'm saying? And then also, again, everything in steps. Prior to that, for 21 days, I did strictly raw. No cooked food. Nothing, you know what I'm saying? Just straight salad and all of that, fruits, and I was eating fruits as well. So it was preparing. I was little by little taking things away. So by the time it got to the master cleanse, like the work, I could have went on, but I was, after a while, like I was like, and my goal was 30 days, but I really felt like I could have kept going. But I was like, okay, that's it. Back to my normal life.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
That's crazy.
Yeah.
People do that, like celebrities, they do that just to lose weight, like for like real fast. Like, and a couple, like I need to lose weight for like a
wedding dress
or some shit. Yeah, for like the
cayenne.
So they'll do it for like a week and then
water
get off
and lemon.
Yeah, it's called the master cleanse. So you could Google it and it'll give you the whole recipe.
Is that the one you gave me when I had a cold recently? I text him, man.
I think so.
What?
Yeah.
Drink what?
Yeah. I forgot to mention maple syrup. I don't know if I mentioned that.
Yeah, that's the one.
Yeah, the dark one.
Yeah.
So
grade A.
Right. I think that's the dark one. Yeah. So another thing too, right? We live in a society, or we live in a world, right, that's very toxic. You know what I'm saying? Not only toxic mentally, but also the environment is very toxic.
Right.
So I believe that it's important to take in antioxidants any chance you get. So like your berries, you know, when you're making a smoothie, put the 3 best berries high in antioxidants are cranberries, blueberries, and blackberries. Green tea, like whenever you get an opportunity,
shit.
Yeah. and there's a lot. This is all basic stuff, but
right.
I, you know, one thing that Stack mentioned to me is like, yo, what people in our community, what do they have access to? Our people could have access to green tea.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? They have access to blackberries. They have access to cayenne pepper.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So wheatgrass, which may not be as easily accessible to somebody, let's say from Patterson, but wheatgrass is very good. I don't drink it on a regular like that, but it's very good for somebody who just wants to, if you haven't ate any raw veggies, and you know, and let's say the whole week, you know what, I'm slipping. Take some wheatgrass. Wheatgrass, if you don't know about wheatgrass, you can Google it, right? We live in a Google age, but it has 100 different elements that the body needs, and it has that chlorophyll, you know what I mean, which is good for the immune system, good for the body. Cat's claw is an herb. It's called cat's claw. That's good for inflammation. Very easy to get.
Tiger bone.
And then, shout out to my Jamaican. You know what I'm saying? Cat's claw is Sueña de gato.
Yeah.
Uña de gato. Yeah, uña de gato. Yeah. My moms knew about that. I was surprised.
They use that shit for asthma too, they said.
They do? Okay. I can see that because it's good for inflammation of anything.
That makes sense.
Yeah, so if you're inflamed anywhere, you can take that cat's claw. So if you have stomach issues, don't go get Pepto-Bismol, man. Go get some ginger.
But that's real life cat claws though?
Nah.
Oh, okay.
That's just what it's called because
I'm about to go find
cut off a cat. But you gotta go to the Chinese store. They got plenty of them.
Yeah, go ahead.
But nah, if you're having like stomach issues, ginger's also good for the immune system. Don't get Pepto-Bismol.
How's ginger beer?
Ginger beer, I would just say, man, just get the straight ginger.
Right.
None of that extra stuff. You know what I mean?
No
but
ginger ale.
I do drink the natural ginger beer sometimes as a little treat.
Okay.
But just get the ginger drink, mash that joint up, boil it. You know what I mean? Or you can chew on it too, but it tastes better when you drink it. Right. Shea butter is a natural moisturizer. You know what I'm saying? That's better. If you look at lotion, look at the ingredients in lotion, and remember, the skin is the largest organ.
That's funny too, because people don't even think about like ingredients. Nah,
they don't. Like even like deodorant, right? We're talking about some products right now. Like there's a ingredient in deodorant called aluminum that's connected to Alzheimer's. So here you go, you know, because of ignorance. You know what I'm saying? Right. It's not really your fault. You don't know any better, right? You just putting on deodorant. You want to be fresh, right? Not even knowing you putting this chemical in your body. You know what I'm saying? That can put you in a position where you're more likely to have Alzheimer's. You know what I'm saying? So like, yeah, so, you know, you just
talk about diet soda, because I know a lot of just diet soda in general has this one chemical. I forget what it's called, but everyone's like, yo, why are you drinking that? What was it? Red 13 or something like that? No. It starts with an A.
If it sounds like a chemical, don't consume it. You know what I'm saying?
There's this one that they say like.
I wonder if you're talking about aspartame.
It's
cancer, fam, all day, and then the sugar. You know, so it gets you addicted to it.
You know, a lot of people, they're like, yo, I'm gonna fuck regular Coke. I'm gonna take Diet Coke.
Nah.
Thinking it's better.
Bro.
You see people
just
at
work
McDonald's,
out.
Let me get 2 number 2s and 2 number 5s and a Diet Coke.
Right.
You making it better with that?
Yeah. No doubt.
Exactly. It's true. Like people actually think, oh, the diet, because it says diet, it's better for me, but it's not.
Yeah, and that's why knowledge is so important, man. Knowledge, you know what I mean? Part of it is ignorance. For some people, is lack of discipline. I know some people that know this stuff and they're like, yo, whatever. Right. You know what I mean? So
I'm gonna die one day.
Right. And you know what? And there was a point in time in my life where I would try to like debate that person, try to convince that person. Right. But at the stage of life where I am now, I'm like, more power to you, man. If that's how you want to live, live. Everybody has a right to live how they want to live, as long as they don't cause harm to anybody else. You want to harm yourself? That's fine. Which is, you know, you asked me the question how I became like this. Like, that's another thing. Like, I really love myself, right? And as I started to learn all this stuff, you know what I mean? Like, I would start to feel guilty. Like, you know, about, like, damn, like something simple, right? Smoking, like, damn, smoking cigarettes is bad for me. If you really love yourself, you're going to do something about it. Like, I don't care. Nah, I love myself. Bro, like, you're going to make a move. You're going to do something. You're going to take some type of form of action to better your situation if you really love yourself. So on top of the desire that I mentioned, on top of knowledge and a discipline, I have a profound love for myself and my loved ones, you know what I'm saying? And even my brothers, you know what I'm saying? So
what do you think of marijuana as an alternate medicine?
Anything better than man-made medicine.
Right.
I put it like that. You know what I'm saying? I don't smoke. The thing about, if anything about marijuana, is the smoking part, because when you put flame into it, it changes it, and also what it's doing to the lungs. You know, the tar or whatever the case may be. So I would just watch out for that. You know what I'm saying? Like if you're gonna, like, everything in moderation, right? If you're gonna do that, have children, don't smoke weed. But if you are gonna do that, you know, just exercise your lungs. Or don't smoke it with paper.
Like I know a lot of people, they do like edibles. They try to do like the oil based or something.
I heard of that stuff. Yeah.
Edibles.
And
you know about that.
And then, you know, the whole brain cells thing, like just make sure you're stimulating your brain and you're on point. But I know a lot of brilliant people.
What you think about it?
As far as well, I smoke, you know, but I mean, I don't know. Like you said, once you put the flame, it's not the same cannabis anymore. It's different now.
Right.
It takes the medicine out of it. Yeah.
It takes the
medicinal value.
Yeah.
It like lowers it because it's not the same.
But I'm gonna keep smoking.
Yeah.
Like you said, you got 4 kids, I got 2. You know, I need to cope.
Yeah. and it's a form of therapy for some people.
Cigarettes
I dig it.
Fuck me up. Cigarettes fuck me up. But it made me feel good, though.
Cigarettes, that's whack though.
You gotta cut that shit out.
Yeah.
I've been telling you that since day one.
That joint, it has rat poison in it, all types of stuff.
Keep talking. What else they got in it?
Yeah, I mean,
let them know.
All the chemicals, man. Yo,
Truth.com over here.
Let me tell you something. I see the fucking bitch with the fucking thing in her fucking throat, and instead make me stop.
The one that talk like this.
It's hard. It's hard. Like
it is hard.
It's not as easy. I really want. I mean, right now I don't want to stop.
Okay.
Because the day that I do want to stop, I think I will.
Yeah.
Because the thing is that when I'm bored, I smoke a cigarette.
Right.
If I'm walking or driving, I'm smoking a cigarette. So it's something that I'm choosing to do.
Right.
Now, I don't like hearing people saying, like right now when I say it's hard, it's not really that hard if you really, really want to do it.
Yeah.
Because I did it for a month. I didn't smoke for a whole month. And after that, after what happened with my mom, she passed away and everything, I didn't really care anymore. So
Right. You know, and the science says too that I think that it's important that when you have like different habits, right? One action comes with a group of actions. So something that also made a profound difference to my transition was that I got really into fitness, you know, and I started doing pull-ups in the park, and I really started to enjoy and appreciate how I look and what have you.
Right.
And I started to notice that when I would drink or something like that, I wouldn't feel like I wanted to work out. And so I started to make a decision, you know what I'm saying? I made a decision like, damn, which one do I want? And for me, you know, the fitness won. So that's another thing for people. You know, it's about your goals and just knowing that everything comes in groups. You know what I'm saying? Like, even like, you know, we're talking about all this stuff like vitamin C. The natural vitamin C doesn't come by itself. It comes in, like, let's say, like an orange. Right. And there's other things involved. So in this life, you know, things come with groups. Nothing's really linear or by itself. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
But
off the food talk and everything.
Yeah.
I heard you do a little martial arts.
I do.
Jiu-jitsu, right?
And Muay Thai.
Okay.
Yeah.
Let's talk about that a little bit, man. When you want to start doing that?
Man,
I mean, we live in Patterson, of course. But
yeah. Actually, I started when I wasn't even living in Patterson. I did a little boxing when I was in Patterson when I was younger. But a shout out to my man Bumani. He's the one that really got me started into martial arts. You know, so my individual story is I got my man, comrades, my brother Bumani. He lives in Brooklyn, and he does Jeet Kune Do, which is an art that was invented by Bruce Lee. You know what I'm saying? And I would go there and he would teach me certain things. Like, I remember, like, one of the things, like, this is one of the things that really stands out to my head. My mind. I threw a jab at him, and my man threw his elbow, like, you know what I mean? Threw his elbow up and blocked my jab with his damn elbow. And I was like, what the hell? Exactly. You know what I'm saying? So after, you know, getting pounded by that guy, you know what I'm saying? You know, we would spar a little bit, you know, mess around. Right. And then I started to, like, really enjoy it. And he was like, yo, you know, you should do Muay. I couldn't. So I was like, yo, I want to know what you know. And at the time, there were no Jeet Kune Do schools in Jersey. Right. You know what I'm saying? So there's one in Jersey City, by the way. But there wasn't one locally. So he told me try Muay Thai. And then so I did Muay Thai for a long time. Doing Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu never made sense to me. You know what I mean?
Why is that?
Because I was just like, yo, I ain't trying to be wrestling with dudes all sweating on top of me. Like, nah.
I can't do that. If anything,
mixed martial arts.
So that's one thing. I was like, nah, I ain't trying to have no sweaty dude chest all in my face.
You hit somebody with a brick and you call it a day.
Right. That's the better way. You know what I'm saying? Another thing too, I was like, yo, I'm not gonna be on the ground fighting. Like, you know what I'm saying? I wanna but if you do go on the ground, now what? And you know, and that's one thing that I did notice. Like so my stand-up game became decent.
Right.
And when I would mess around with my people, just messing around, as soon as they grabbed me, I was done. That's it. So that I was like, yo, you know what? And then I spoke to Bumani, that's my man, and he was like, yo, try, Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu, just try it out. And then I tried it out, and then still was kind of like, yo, but then I did it more and more, enjoyed it, and I would love to do it more. My schedule's so crazy right now, so I'm a blue belt in Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu, and I'm doing Muay Thai. Yeah.
How far in is blue belt? Just
blue belt?
I think it's blue. I think it's brown. After
well, blue belt is after white.
Okay.
Yeah, it's after white, then it's purple, then it's brown, then black.
Okay.
Yeah.
So it's more of like a starter type shit.
I would say so. Yeah. I would say, it's after white, like you have a few moves.
I mean, it's different than karate too, right? Like the levels on it, because there's like karate, I think there's
they have a different color
right?
system.
Right.
Everybody starts off with white. I think that's pretty much a universal thing, and ends with black.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Then there is another one above black, which is red.
I would like to learn some shit like that. Put my girl like in the chokehold with my legs.
Triangle chokehold.
Yeah. Nah, but so doing that though, I mean, obviously, do you see UFC fights? Do you watch any
of
those?
UFC. Yeah.
You wouldn't try to like one day. Maybe you say you're too old already for it.
Yeah, I feel like I'm too old for that.
That's still doing it, but an older age.
I would like to have so they have like something called Friday Night Fights in Manhattan, where you could do like little, fights or whatever the case may be, get in the ring. So I do want to do that, and I do want to do some tournaments. Yo, I tried, man, but like, it seems like every time I really put in my mind to really do it, I would get injured. You know what I'm saying? So that is a goal that I want to do. They have tournaments, you know what I'm saying? So I want to do tournaments, and I do want to get a Friday night fight under my belt.
What do you think about the Mayweather-McGregor fight coming up?
Come on, that can't.
You gotta ask.
Yeah. I think it's a joke, man. Mayweather gonna wash him, man. Now only because it's boxing.
Right.
That's the only reason why.
Mayweather, there's no way.
Step in his ring.
It's over.
But there's no way Mayweather. He's not that dumb. You know what I mean?
Yeah, and that's all about money.
Hold up. Well, all right, let me talk about this bullshit. This is wrong. Boxing wise, it's over for McGregor, whatever his name is. Yeah. I don't even really want to talk about this though. But
no, but we got
when it comes to UFC though, people say like if Mayweather would have got in the octagon that he get eaten, it's a little bit of a different story. Because if Mayweather land one good punch and knock him the fuck out, then
that's
what?
true.
Yeah,
that's true.
So,
that's true.
You know what I'm saying?
He could have boxed him in the octagon.
It's a little bit different,
right?
And Mayweather is fast, and he got that defense like that.
Mayweather's not really a knockout fighter, though.
Not anymore.
No, he's not.
No,
he's not.
But if you leave yourself open, he will.
Yeah. So
the thing they said too was I was listening to the radio early this week, ESPN, and they were saying that if Mayweather really wanted to, he could knock him out in 3 rounds. If he really wanted to. That's the thing, because the thing is that Mayweather's smart. He just goes for the points. So he'll punch you out a little bit and then run and then punch you out a little bit more. But he's just gaining points the whole time.
What's going to happen is this is going to go to at least like the 4th round.
I think it might go all 12. I think Mayweather's going to mess with him the whole fight.
It's going to go to like the 4th round. And they're gonna DQ the whole shit because McGregor gonna go for a kick or something, thinking he's in the UFC.
Kick this nigga,
knock him out, and that's it. That's what's gonna happen.
Pick Mayweather.
Naturally, this is what you do. You somewhere you doing something that you normally don't do. That's gonna be like your
natural instinct. You mean
you're gonna fucking kick him?
You're
gonna kick him.
Yeah, interesting to see though. I think it's gonna be an interesting fight though. Either way.
Listen,
I mean,
what's interesting is that you asked the fucking question.
I'm not gonna pay for it, but I'm not gonna pay for it. If I get to see it somewhere, I watch it.
We got alternatives.
Cody, baby. Cody.
We got Cody.
Cody. That's what we have.
Word. I dig it.
That's what we have. I dig it. Did we talk about a book that you're writing, or we haven't even got?
No. We haven't even talked about that.
We haven't.
Touch on that.
Let's touch on that.
Yeah, I'm writing the book. It's actually based on a lot of information that we spoke about today. So y'all got like a little sneak preview.
What's it titled?
I don't have a title for that book in particular, but I do have another book that I'm working on that's really about just insights that I did in my life to be where I am today.
So it's gonna be like biography, almost like
the other book. More so, there's gonna be some stories, And then I might have like, let's say like discipline, right? Let's say like discipline. And I might talk about like an incident where I use discipline to prosper or to become successful.
Okay.
Talk about real story. The Ox is definitely going to make it in the book. I'll use his name if he wants. If not, I'll change it. Yeah, cause because he's such a, like him and all of my other first family, we call each other first family, A-Raw, plays such a monumental part in my history. You know, it's like, I can't, you know, man, like they've seen me grow from when my name used to be Bloodshot, so I changed my name to True, and then I was still wilding as True, but it was a better version,
right.
And then, you know, eventually just became this person, and I'm still growing.
Gotcha.
You know what I'm saying?
Still progressing through your journey.
Yeah, exactly.
So when did you trying to drop this book though? Like, when is it gonna be done?
Yo, you know what's crazy, man? The health one, I wanted to be done by today. Like, I had this vision, like, yo, I'm gonna be on the show, I'm gonna promote it. This is the website. But it's not done.
So it's not gonna be a hard copy. Then it's gonna be like something. In
It's gonna be a hard copy.
It's gonna be a hard copy.
Yeah,
I'm gonna tell you.
I'm
gonna be the first one to say it right now. I don't read books.
Okay.
But I definitely, when it comes out, like, let me know. So I definitely want a
both
copy.
need copies of that.
I swear to you, I definitely want a copy. I would definitely read that. I would definitely read that because just listening to you speaking and shit, like I just said right now, like I normally
like it's motivational.
Intermission is my cigarette break, and you see I didn't go outside, you know, because I'm like, yo, we here talking healthy. Like, why am I gonna do? Now when we leave is a different story. But you know, I definitely want to buy a copy, man.
On the real, and I say this with humility. I'm honored. You know what I'm saying? That even something as, you know, as I don't want to call it as light as for you to not take your cigarette break based on this conversation. To me, that's big. Yeah. So thank you for that.
I appreciate it. Word. I wish Stack was here, man.
That's my dude. Yo, Stack, what it is?
I love it. Where you at?
I know if Stack was here, it would have been more, you know.
Nah, man. Yo, y'all doing great, man. It is what it is, man.
Matter of fact, do me a favor, call Stack, man.
Hold on. This is a music podcast, obviously, so I wanted to touch on that CD, that mixtape that was on your IG. Ready to live.
Ready to live.
Ready to live.
Yeah.
Who's on there and what was it based on?
Oh man, that's a dope mixtape in my opinion. It was, so there's this group called Dead Prez, right?
From back in the day.
From M1 and Stickman, right? And there were conscious artists, right? And they're one of my favorite groups.
For those of the people who don't know, if you ever heard the song Hip Hop, that's
hop,
them. Yeah.
Remember we remixed that?
No doubt. Yeah, for sure. So Stickman and they pioneered the 10th element of hip hop, which is health.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? They added that as an element to hip hop now.
Right.
And basically all the songs on that mixtape, you know what I'm saying, are all healthy, you know, songs based on like getting your health together. You know what I'm saying? My man Coach Nim, he's one of my favorite artists on that mixtape, man. His name is Coach Nimrod, you know, but they call him Coach Nim.
Right.
Dude is official. He's a beast. And to hear, see, it's easy to rap about negativity to me.
Right.
But to take something like health and positivity and make that sound creative, and have bars, and yo, man, it was just a powerful mixtape to me. But yeah, man, salute to Stickman, man. Stickman to me is one of my inspirations as well. Okay. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. His whole family, you know, lives this lifestyle. They're conscious, you know what I'm saying? Right. They're all about black empowerment as well.
Okay.
What's up?
And one does, you know, he puts in a lot of work as well.
Quick question also, are we missing anything from it?
You know what? I did want to mention that that the billboards and the advertisement, right? You know, a lot of us, not me, but you know, a lot of us put our children in front of the TVs, and just know that those commercials are designed by scientists and psychologists. It's not a game. The colors that they use, the music that they use, the times that those shows are aired, they study human behavior. Right. They study the mind. You know what I'm saying? That's why I'm pretty sure everybody in this room can relate. That's why you can be watching a show about anything and a commercial will come on. You'll be like, I want a pizza. You know what I'm saying? But you wasn't thinking about, and the same thing with toys and all that. Like, yo, you got to follow the money trail. So I just wanted people to be aware of that. There's no coincidence that there's certain billboards or certain things like liquor stores on every corner in our communities.
Ooh, in Patterson, oof.
You already know. And then, you know, like, yo, even me, I haven't ate McDonald's in years, bro. if I walk Madison Ave, you know what I'm saying?
Madison
Ave and Broadway. If I walk by there, if I'm driving, I get a whiff of the French fries. I'll be like, damn. You know what I'm saying? But all of that is designed that way. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? They're messing with your sensors, like that. You know what I'm saying? So I just wanted to mention that, like people, like a lot of us are being used as pawns to, you know, make people wealthy, to be sick, to, you know what I mean, for corporations as well as the medical establishment. And I mean, just hear this one thought. Imagine if everybody was healthy in this country. How much money would be lost? Like, this is a business front. Like, most of these people, they're not healers, they're drug dealers.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. And really think about that. I'm not knocking all of them, because some of them know that. But some of them, they really just wanted to go to college or whatever to, you know what I'm saying, do a good thing. So a lot of doctors, believe it or not, are just as ignorant as, you know what I'm saying, anybody else. They're just taught to do something. They're taught, oh, you have this symptom? Pill. That's what they're taught. Like, I've seen doctors, no offense, I've seen doctors smoke cigarettes. Mm-hmm. To me, that's crazy to me. You're a doctor.
Because you're a doctor, you're supposed to be promoting good health.
That's not only crazy to you and I smoke. That's crazy to me, too, when I see it. To be honest,
you saw that before? Okay, great.
Plenty of times.
All right, then. You know what I mean?
Yeah, you work at the hospital too.
Yeah, so I'm like, hold the fuck up. You a doctor, and you out here like,
you a doctor? You got a cigarette and soda?
Sanitizing your hand and nothing either. Just go straight upstairs, coat smell like it and shit.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, that's how you know when it's something, when it's just information.
And this is from a person that smokes, and this is from a person that actually smokes cigarettes. That shit bothers me when I see that.
Yeah. So I just wanted to bring that up, like, people's like, you know, just be mindful of that.
One thing I see from here, and it's in big capital letters, is no MSG on your notes right there.
Oh, that's never good anyway.
Yeah, you know, a lot of us eat from Chinese
people
stores.
Use that shit.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
that's why we getting blown up and shit.
Monosodium glutamine. That is a toxic chemical. You know what I'm saying? It's like the cup of noodles. Read the ingredients. A lot of the Chinese stores got that, so that's something else. Thank you for bringing that up. Because I brought that up because, again, this podcast is a Patterson podcast, right? So we're talking about the people that live in the community where we live at. We eat this stuff,
right?
You know what I'm saying? So I wanted to mention that, like, you can ask them, like, you know, do you have MSG? You know what I'm saying? A lot of times you may go to a Chinese store. I don't suggest eating no Chinese food, but if you do, look at the menu, and some of them will say no MSG.
Right.
So, you know, that's one thing that I really wanted to keep it realistic to our folks. A lot of us, you know, we don't have a choice sometimes when it comes to finances. Again, I did mention we can make sacrifices and have discipline, but let's just say, you know, like, if you are going to eat Chinese food, go to the spot without MSG. You know what I'm saying? Don't eat the pork.
Yeah, but a lot of them now got that shit now with no MSG now.
Oh, that's good. Yeah, because people are becoming more aware.
But I don't think if it's true or not. You know, it still don't.
They can lie. They can
lie.
That's
true.
And you'll know because there's this thing. There's a powder that just sits by the counter. You see them put that powder in there. Bing. That's the MSG. And this is what's crazy about the MSG too. Not only is it a toxic chemical, but also it's a flavor enhancer. You know what I'm saying? So the food is doesn't even taste as good as you think,
right?
As it really is, or smell as good as it really you think it is. They put that in it to do that to you, so that effect can happen. You understand what I'm saying?
That's why that cat be tasting so good.
Bro. Yeah, exactly. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, word.
So that's why I well, you got something?
Nah, not to interrupt, but I got some people hit me. Where can they go to log on to watch this?
Go on YouTube.com and type in the RealPoint podcast. It's the first video that's up there. It says live. Just hit that one.
Yeah, the RealPoint podcast. Right. Tell them to subscribe too.
If you want to, obviously it's live right now, but after we get off the air, it'll be in our video section. Yeah. You'll see the interview. This is season 2, episode 20. So
you know, another live. You know,
one more time, tell them to subscribe.
Subscribe.
Word.
Yeah, so you guys ever heard of purified water?
Yeah.
So you gotta look at the wording, purified. Right? Either something is pure or it's not. You can't take something that's not pure and make it pure again. No matter what, it's no longer pure.
I've never seen it like that.
You can refine it. I'm not saying you can't clean it up. I'm not saying you can't make it better. But they use words. They play on people's ignorance. Like, it's purified. Right? So you see the word pure. Okay. This is official. This is official. But fam, Like, really think about that. If something is no longer pure, it can never go back to that state again. It's no longer pure.
What kind of water do you drink? If you don't mind me asking.
No, I don't mind. So I drink spring water, Poland Springs, regular, you know what I mean? So they need to cut the check to the podcast station. You know what I'm saying? But
yeah, do.
Yeah. But that's basically what I drink. My favorite water, though, they need to cut the check too. But I'm just going to be honest with the people. Yeah. It's Fiji.
Okay.
That water is official, but it's expensive.
That's that,
so
it's like $2 a bottle, right?
It's artisan, right? Or something like that?
I don't even know.
I think that's what it says on the bottle.
I think it's like $2.50 the bottle.
It might be.
Like that.
That's the shit that Mellow drinks.
Yeah,
all he drinks.
But that water, to me, that's my favorite water. You know what I'm saying? But Poland, I drink Poland Springs.
I'm going to give it a try because I never did.
You never tried it?
No, I never tried.
Yeah, that joint.
Yeah, because I ain't feel like wasting it 2 and some change.
Yeah. But see,
for $1.
there you go. Find it on sale. You know what I'm saying?
That,
Costco's now has a lot of these, has a lot of organic stuff and a lot of vegan products. You know what I'm saying? It's easy now, man. It's not like how it was back in the day. It's easy to eat healthy now, fam.
It is, but this is the only thing that I got that I'm worried about is, like I said, I have 4 kids. So I have a 12, 11, 5, and 3. Yeah. And they used to eating all this bullshit right now. Yeah. So I'm scared that my girl's down to do whatever I want. Like, if I told her, like, yo, let's start eating healthy, she's down.
Yeah.
But I don't know the kids. That, like, the kids are so picky, man. Like, the kids are so fucking
But this is the thing, though, right? And I feel your pain.
It's the sugar.
Yeah, I feel your pain, you know what I'm saying? And the children are going to do what they do outside your home. But, like, I'm just going to be very just straight with you.
Yeah, go ahead.
Like, bro, you're their parents.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
True.
Like, they don't know no better. You know what I'm saying? You give somebody a broccoli and a child broccoli or damn Skittles, they're going to choose the Skittles because they don't have the self-discipline to know any better. They're governed by that stuff, their taste buds and stuff like that. So you just got to be like, you don't eat. Straight up.
I don't like doing that though. That's the only thing. I'm a little soft as a parent.
Yeah,
man.
Well, that's
softy,
the thing.
Man.
But yeah, like
you softy when you want to be soft though. Let's be
so
realistic.
like in my house, like, you know what I mean. Like, we don't even eat and drink at the same time. You know what I'm saying? Like, because you're supposed to, and I say supposed to meaning that it's better for you when you eat first. You know what I'm saying? And then you drink your water, an hour to a half hour after. Why? Because when you consume food, every single process of the digestive process, right, has a purpose. And when you drink water, you just put that food on the damn water slide. You know what I mean? So it's like rushing through. You know what I'm saying? So I'm not saying it's not getting all the way digestion, but it's not a full digestion. You understand? Understand what I'm saying?
Yeah,
so you eat first, and then you drink. And then another thing too, you don't want to drink an hour before you start eating either, because then it's lubricated or whatever. So but my children know it's that or nothing. Like, that's what it is. But to be fair though, they're used to this though.
That's why.
Yeah, they're used to this lifestyle. You know what I'm saying?
Because you mentioned earlier about your
son and daughter
that when they with their mother,
right? They eat whatever. Yeah.
So how do they balance that out though? Like, how is it for them? I will have to ask them.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
You would.
Yeah. Because they're the ones actually going through it. Yeah.
Right. I know that they definitely rather eat at their mother's house. You know what I'm saying? So that's for sure. But they're used to it. Especially they're used to every other weekend they come with me and they gotta change the whole script. It's funny, something that my daughter does say. She might get embarrassed if I say this, but she's like, after coming to my house, she goes to the bathroom a lot.
Because it's cleaning the system.
Because it's cleaning your system out. But she looks at it like it's a bad thing. You know what I'm saying?
No, it's not a bad thing. That's actually really good.
Right. Exactly.
That's actually really good.
Exactly. So yeah.
No, Stack said something about you doing acting or something. Like actor.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna ask.
I'm also an actor. Yep, I'm actually right now going to be on a play called Daddy's Issues.
Okay.
Yeah, it's a play about women who were abused by their fathers. And my role, without giving too much, is I'm a businessman that donates my time at the institution, and I end up falling in love with one of the women in the institution. So
where's that going to air?
That is going to be...
Or where's it going to be shown?
Newark. No, I wish Broadway. You know what I'm saying? I wish we'll be having a whole different conversation. You know what I'm saying? But I got to get back to you. I'll send you the flyer.
All right, cool. Yeah. As soon as you get that flyer,
I'm tripping. I should know that though. I'm tripping right now.
So before anything,
hold on. What's the best vegan restaurant in New York City?
In New York City,
because I know like they got like the top.
They do. There's this one spot in Brooklyn Give me a second. Ah, man, I might need to call my wife, man. What's it called? It's South American food. I think Ecuador. But it's like they have the vegan empanadas. Like, yo, it's and they got what's called vegan junk food.
Right.
So like a lot of the soy products or the meat imitation products,
like cauliflower type stuff.
Well, that's good because it's cauliflower,
right.
but they have they'll have like tofu barbecue,
okay.
where it's supposed to taste like chicken. Let's say, you know what I'm saying. So that's vegan junk food. You know, you do that moderately or stay away from that spot on you. What is that spot called? Damn, I know she's listening, man. Hopefully she'll text it.
One of my she said V spot.
The V spot, yeah. That's in Brooklyn.
Okay,
that's a great one, man. Yo, if y'all want, man, we could all get up one day, man. You know, we could do that, man. I would love to take you out into my world.
She said V spot. That's the restaurant.
Yeah, for sure. My favorite food is Ethiopian though.
Okay.
V spot sounds good too.
Yeah.
I apologize.
I gotta be
the opinions of BeBe.
Yeah, I gotta be an asshole once in a while. Yeah. Well, let me ask you this. We already got through almost everything already.
Yeah.
I'm talking about I see you with a 49ers jersey. So
where's Stack at? That's Stack team too.
Yeah, that is. I got my sister texting me while I'm doing this too. I don't know why, but. What do you think about the situation with Colin Kaepernick? Please don't say shit, because
I'm gonna just say this real quick, man. I don't even listen. They laugh at me, my boys laugh, because I don't watch sports. I don't even know teams or nothing.
Well, I bet you know Kaepernick.
I do know him, and I'm gonna tell you this: shout out to that brother, man. Word up, he taking a stand. You know what I mean, for the people, and putting the money, putting his money in jeopardy, putting his sponsors in jeopardy.
Right.
So I personally salute him. But I just wanted to say that real quick. I'm gonna step back. I don't talk sports.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well,
this is more like a social issue when you think about it now.
It is a social issue. It's
what
not even sports.
aspect of the?
What do you think about the situation that he still all right after the situation when not standing for the national anthem? All right, his team let him go. He had a big ass contract.
He's still there, actually.
No, he's out.
No, he's there.
He's still there.
Yeah, they haven't let him go.
No, let him go.
He's a free agent right now.
No, he's a free agent. They gave him a huge ass contract with zero guarantee to top it off. So he wasn't making. That was like a bullshit contract anyway. But he decided not to stand up for the national anthem. This is what me and him go back and forth about.
Because I always say that.
Don't even say nothing.
No, yeah.
So
I'm not gonna get into it. Then we gonna start arguing.
Yeah, that shit bothered me about that. And then he got let go, and all these teams that's looking for backup quarterback, which he's a starter as it is, and people say no, he's not a starter. He wasn't no good last year, but look at the team that they gave him last year. So no team picked him up. My team owner is a dickhead, which is John Mara, the Giants owner, saying that fans was threatening him, talking about if he ever picked him up or whatever, one of your teammates do this, we boycotting whatever. That's
should
dumb.
never said that shit.
Should have just kept his mouth shut.
Right.
But my thing is, what do you feel him still doing what he's doing without doing it the protest way? They shine light on the protest, but they don't shine light on what he actually is really doing good. When giving away his sneakers, giving away his suits, doing for the community.
Say that.
Donating money. He donated like $1 million to.
He
say that. See,
that boy donated his whole entire closet, basically.
Yeah.
Word.
And he's still out there.
They're definitely getting blackballed in the
league,
you know what I mean?
You see?
Like nobody want.
Nobody
want to mess with him because of that. Just because of that fact.
The only thing that I always say this, and they know this. I always say that the only thing that he did wrong was that time when he was wearing the pig socks with, they had the cop badge. It was some pigs with cop badges. That was a little fucked up. Not too much.
I don't know nothing about that.
Not too much.
I don't agree with men wearing pink, but anyway, what was that about?
No, not pig.
It was socks. It was
pigs.
Pigs.
Oh, gotcha.
Yeah,
okay, that's a cool way to wear pig.
So yeah.
Okay, I got you.
So the thing is, what I'm trying to say is like that was a little fucked up because then I started the controversy of like, all cops are pigs or all cops are assholes or whatever, blah, blah, blah.
Right.
And then he had a Fidel Castro shirt on.
I mean, like, as far as him, I don't know how authentic he is about the subject because now I hear that, okay, now I'm going to stand up now. So how really, how real were you about the
what I heard,
movement,
what I heard, like when the whole thing started was that he got a new girlfriend and the girlfriend was the one pushing him to do all these things.
Yeah, so that's why I don't know.
I don't know who it was. I don't
know.
Girl
is Nesta from Hot 97.
I don't know which one it was, but apparently it was some.
I want to eat that.
I don't know which girl. Shut the fuck.
Oh, I'm sorry. Go ahead.
I don't know if it was her, or if it was some other girl, but someone that he was dating at the time of the whole situation started was pushing him to stand up, put your afro out, be natural, start fighting for the African rights and all. Supposedly that's what got him started with all this stuff.
So he was pussy whipped then.
Apparently.
Oh, okay.
So,
allegedly.
That's Derrick's story.
I don't know how true that is.
That's Derrick's story because Derrick don't like Colin Kaepernick. So that's his story.
Because if one day
he's not a good player,
and then now
crazy
you see
as
that you're not making money, now you want to stand up and
right.
you want to salute the flag.
That what I don't understand. That's what I
look. My whole thing with the whole Colin Kaepernick thing is that all right, you took your knee during the national anthem, big whoop, right? But where were you before that? Why weren't you preaching it the whole time? Like my whole thing was that you started it in the wrong place at the wrong time. Like you could have been preaching this during so many interviews before.
Yeah, you went to the Super Bowl, the biggest stage in football.
Where was it done?
Why didn't you do it there?
Where was it done? Why are you taking a knee now?
Right.
Because that's when actually.
Nah, come on.
Listen,
here we go. This is why we get into this argument.
Since last year, I mean, it's been everything been about race. A lot of shit been a lot about race and shit. But notice last year there was a lot of shit going on with cops killing blacks.
Okay.
And
people
vice
get
versa.
Shot by cops
vice versa.
Day, B.
You know, vice versa, whatever. But that's why he felt like that. Like did not actually, because the thing is, the reason why he was mad is because a lot of these cops got over. Like, it wasn't the cop that.
But it happens every day.
What's the dude name?
Castillo.
Yeah, that was the last one. Yeah.
The cop.
The cop
you
got
clearly
over,
see the cop. He's telling the cop
in the car.
So
right?
I got a gun on me.
Yeah.
And he's like, well, don't reach for it. Okay, then he's shooting him.
Yeah,
so
but
shit like that get people mad.
That didn't come out till after the trial.
Yeah, well, you know, whatever.
Yeah. You know what? In his defense, again, I don't watch sports. I don't know him personally, and I don't even be relying on entertainers and all that. Right. You know what I mean? But anyway, people do have a right to change and take different action. Right. You know what I'm saying? Like, so, you know, maybe that incident was the one incident that he was like, you know what, man, forget this. You know what I'm saying? Right. So I did just want to be fair and say
what
that.
pisses me off about him, though, is...
About who?
What pisses me off about him is that he said he decided to do it in the NFL. Should have done it somewhere else.
No, not the NFL.
That's his platform, though.
He did it in the game.
That's his game. Yeah, he did it in the game. That's his platform. That's a platform.
Where he had the most people watching. And
he's doing a book, right? Yeah. And he felt some type of way. He's gonna put his feelings in his book.
You won the Super Bowl. Why was you doing that at the Super Bowl? The biggest platform ever.
He didn't win it though.
He was at it though.
The lights turned off.
Get the fuck.
We called our peoples in that man. Turn the lights off.
Get the fuck out of here.
I don't want to talk about. But look, before we close out, I ask you this, right?
Yeah.
After you leave these doors, man, what's the future for you? Like, what is next? What is the next goal for you? What are you planning on doing after that?
Right now, one of my main goals is to get off the 9-to-5 and, you know, and be able to live a life more by passion. I like what I do for a living. Like, I genuinely do like my job.
What do you do? Just so everyone knows.
Yeah, I'm an X-ray tech.
Okay.
I'm a mobile X-ray tech. I went to PCC right in Patterson.
Right.
You know, got my associate's degree. And I like what I do. But right now, I want to dedicate my life more to service. You know what I'm saying? And one of the main things that I want to do is be a life coach.
Okay.
And so...
I can see that too.
Yeah, thank you. So, you know, motivational speaker too, but I enjoy more small settings. You know, motivational speakers, a lot of times they're just on a stage with a whole bunch of people.
Right.
I like more intimate settings like this. So that's why I say life coach. But if that leads me to become a speaker, then cool. And I have spoke before. You know what I'm saying? But so what's next for me is to become financially free in a abundant way. And I say that because the universe is listening. Mm-hmm. So, you want to be financially free. Boom, he get fired and I ain't got no job. Financially free. Financially free. So so that's why I say in an abundant way.
Right.
You know, everything handled. Get off the 9-to-5 so I can dedicate more time to things like writing the book, things like my passion, you know what I'm saying? And really start living life based on that. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Not just a job. Again, my job is cool, but right now it's time to live. For me, it's time to live life within divinity. You know what I'm saying? I feel like I have certain gifts that I was blessed to have. You know what I'm saying? and I don't know if I'm using them to the maximum of my ability.
Shit takes time, man.
Exactly.
Little, man.
Everything is progressive.
So that's my goal.
Yeah. Everything little by little.
Yeah. Oh, let me say this. This universe operates off of laws. Your body operates off of laws. Just know that everything you consume, there's going to be a consequence. One of the laws is cause and effect. So
Murphy's Law.
Exactly. That too. So just be mindful of that there's laws that govern the universe, and your body's made up of laws. You know, so
dope.
Be mindful of those things. Learn them.
All right. Okay. Well, can you give everybody your social media so they could, like, if they got any questions, they could contact you or whatnot? Yeah,
I appreciate that. Right now, all I have is an Instagram. Yo, it's crazy. I hate social media. You know what I'm saying? So, like, I have Instagram for a year. You know what I'm saying? But eventually, knowing the craft that I'm about to step into, I know that social media is important.
Definitely, yeah.
So I eventually will have a Facebook and all of that. But right now, I do have an Instagram, and that's Truespeakspower. That's TRUE Speaks Power. And also, if you go to the magazine, which is www.inspired, so that's N, right? So inspired with a D at the end, but without the I, inspired.com. You know, you can find my articles in there, and my information's in there also as well. I'm one of the writers. I'll be there for at least a year. They know they have me for at least a year.
Cool.
And I might write some more after that, but my commitment to them is for a year. It's a dope magazine. I love their mission.
Nice.
All right, man.
True Speaks Power. True Speaks Power.
True Speaks Power. He spoke a lot of power here.
Thank you, fam.
Knowledge is power.
Yeah.
For sure.
Well,
if you use it.
Right.
If not, it's just potential power.
Right. I appreciate definitely you coming through, giving everybody a little knowledge.
Thank you for your time.
Yeah, appreciate the opportunity.
Definitely, I definitely want to read the book when it's out.
We definitely want to bring you back.
For sure. And you know, I just want to salute y'all, man, because you talking about what's his name, the football player, Kevin
Kaepernick.
All right, I don't even know how to pronounce that. You know what I'm saying? That guy, having a platform to do what he did. You guys have a platform as well. You have listeners, you have subscribers, you have a fan base. And I know that normally you do music, and you know you guys took the time to want to do something positive for the community, and you know you use me as a vehicle, and I'm humbled and honored to be that vehicle to bring something different to the people. So thank you for that.
I appreciate it. Appreciate it.
Thank you, brother.
And definitely speaking about that too, before we close out, again, how he said the last show, we stayed doing giveaways here. Yeah. You know, so we did giveaway for some.
We gave away
Snapchat
PS4,
glasses, PS4,
Snapchat glasses.
Wow.
We gave away AC,
air conditioner to a family who really needed it.
Wow, that's great.
Yeah.
So now we giving away. We don't know when this exactly is gonna be, so just stay tuned to our IG to find out. But we giving away $150 Modell's car.
Nice.
I
want that.
Yeah, we're giving away two $25 gift cards for I don't know what actual school supplier it is.
It's a school uniform place.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, we just don't know. We forgot the name of the company.
And free haircuts. I think 15 free haircuts for kids.
Yeah.
Wow.
So it's 3 different barbers. Each one of the barbers is giving 5 haircuts for free.
Yeah, so shout out to Stack Federal Dollars because he definitely put in the word.
They're moving that.
And shout out to our official sponsor, the phone booth.
Yeah.
They stay looking us out.
Yeah.
Any problem with phones or anything like that, go up there. Let them know that we sent you and you get a discount and everything, man.
Okay, cool. And you know, if I ever run into anything, people used to give me stuff, you know, donates for Liberation School, the school program. So if I ever, get my
let us know
something,
whenever you got,
I'll bring it through. Since you guys have the platform, you know, as long as it goes to someone who needs it.
Nah, definitely, that's how we do it. Like I said, the AC giveaway. The other ones we was looking for subscriptions and whatever. The AC giveaway, we didn't look for no subscriptions. We told it straight up, we're not looking for subs. If you want to sub, fine. We just want to email. I don't want your business out there. We want your email.
Yeah.
And you
email us your story on why you need it.
And we didn't even tell nobody. Like the person that won, we didn't sit here and say, "Oh, this person needed it because of this." No,
that's great.
Nobody's business.
That's great.
Nobody's business.
Before we close off, let me ask y'all 2 a question. Can I do that?
What's up?
All right. What's one thing you're gonna do for your future to live a healthier, more productive life? And then I'm gonna ask the brother.
Well, myself, I'm gonna, like I said, I'm gonna try to really cut down, like 100% on soda for real. Like definitely cut that shit down.
Okay.
And I want to try at least like lower down my carbs also. Because I noticed, like I said, I felt weird when I did that for like them 2 weeks. But I also noticed that I was feeling a little bit better. Because when I eat, like lately I've been eating a little bit only now. Because I remember I could eat some little shit and I instantly like blow up. like my stomach be rock hard. And I'm not talking about going to use the bathroom, none of that. It's just like
are you bloated?
Yeah, I get bloated, like, and it gets annoying sometimes because first of all, I do smoke. I got asthma on top of it, so I got all this shit. So what I want to do is try to help myself doing that. I do enjoy walking. I'll tell you that now. No, you're not getting on my phone.
No, I gotta get on Instagram real fast. Come on, man.
I do enjoy walking. I would prefer to walk than drive somewhere, to be honest with you. Yeah. I mean, I look at what I do. That's what I want to do. I actually did the gym for I did the gym for almost a couple of months.
Yeah.
And I think I was at almost 300 pounds, and I went down to 240. Nice. Now, mind you, I just gained 40. But I was at 240 and I was feeling good. Yeah. When my schedule don't allow me. They don't allow it because I'm always working like 14-hour days.
So let's you and I, offline one day, let's get on the phone and create a structure. Because to me, like I said, that's important. Like having that structure in place. You know what I'm saying? And that's so let's do that. You know what I mean? Offline, you know what I mean? I got your IG. We'll stay connected and we'll make that happen.
Yeah, definitely. Right. I definitely take you up with that because I definitely need help, bro.
Yeah, I got you. What about you?
For me, it's going back to the gym.
Okay.
I hit the gym. What was it like last year? I hit the gym, Derrick. I was hitting the gym heavy.
What gym is that?
I was going to Planet Fitness.
Okay.
In North Bergen because that's where I live.
Garbage. Some niggas you over there working on and they selling burgers on the other side.
They were selling pizza actually on Monday. They were giving it away for free.
That's crazy. At the gym.
I always was like, what the fuck?
But again, that's like the doctor who smokes cigarettes. Yeah,
exactly. But whatever, right? I ignored that obviously because I wasn't going to the gym to get my, I basically like told myself before I started doing that whole process, like, fuck everything that you've been doing, start fresh, eat more natural, and like get into the gym. And I dropped 50 pounds at the time.
Good.
Like straight up 50.
So you're going back to the gym? That's your thing?
Yeah, that's my thing. I want to go back to the gym to get healthy again.
All right. I want to check on you, see what your progress is like. When are you going back?
He ain't going back.
I gotta check. I'm in the middle of moving right now. So probably when I settle down.
True, he's not going back.
Yeah, I'm listening to his word.
What I'm gonna do is right when I go back, I'm taking a picture of the motherfucking gym.
There you go
on Instagram and
tag me in.
And I'm gonna tag you in it.
No, do that.
And I'll tag your dumb ass in it too.
I hate when people do that shit.
Do what?
But fucking people. Look, when I went to the gym, the only thing I would take a picture of is like let's say right now I used to hit the treadmill.
The treadmill, yeah.
I hit the treadmill heavy every time I went, and I just like taking a picture because I want people to see how many the most calories I ever broke on shed on the treadmill was the machine told me it was like 650, right? 650 was the last time I went in there straight incline power walk for a whole entire like hour and 10 minutes, some shit like that. Sweating like a motherfucker, right?
Right.
I hate motherfuckers that go to the gym. And they had their phone, and you see them in the mirror like...
Nah, that's not me, though. That's not me. That's not the way I am.
And then they show you a picture of just their face like... gym life.
And then fuck out of here. And then they don't go back for a month.
That's not me, though. See, that's not me, because when I... Look,
don't post no picture.
All I'm going to do is post a picture of the outside of the fucking gym and go in, do my business, and walk the fuck out.
Do that right.
You know what I'm saying?
And since you mentioned sweating, I do want to mention, too, that another valuable point about working out is that you sweat. And when you sweat, you release toxins.
Right.
Yeah. So there's multiple things.
My regiment was, right, I would go into the gym, like, I leave my house like at 3:30 in the morning because I used to, like, work after, like, right after. So I would go 3:30 in the morning, go to the gym. It was only be like 5 people in there at most because it's a 24-hour gym. So it's like whatever. Yeah. Go in there, hit the treadmill for like an hour straight, and then lift a little bit of weights after.
Okay.
And then have like instead of having like a breakfast or whatever, I have like a milk, like the shake, like a protein shake.
Okay.
And like a banana or something like that.
All right.
And that would be my first meal of the day.
Okay.
The second meal would be like a salad or something.
Did you have a goal?
My goal is just to lose weight.
How much?
I didn't even have it.
So,
I just wanted to drop.
Let's start with that. Like, have a number that you can see. I think that, according to, like, just studying success and everything like that, when you set an actual goal, you write it down, and then you monitor it and everything like that, you'll be more inspired to take the action. Instead of saying something vague, like, I want to lose weight. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And it's kind of like, So, yeah, just set a number. That's my suggestion.
What did help me was the Fitbit, though.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah, because you see it, right?
Yeah.
Because I had, like, it was counting all my steps, and I set a goal, like a daily goal.
Good, see? Yeah.
Like, I want to make sure I'm going to reach this goal
right
every day. And I made sure, like, if I wasn't there, I was walking around my house trying to get to that fucking goal.
I got to start taking advantage of that shit in the watch, too, because I don't even do that shit.
Oh, yeah, do that.
Yeah. But,
Ox.
It's tools. It's tools.
What's yours?
Smoke weed.
Yo, you thought I was gonna skip you? Nah, this is a cipher.
I gotta get right. I ain't gonna sit here and tell you this and that, and I ain't gonna do it. You know?
Yeah,
but I do gotta get right. Definitely gotta get right.
Okay, well you know I'm here.
I know you're a phone call away.
Yeah, for sure.
Once I'm ready to get there.
But I had to go though. Like I said, I was at 300. I went to 240. What I really wanted, I had said at first I want to go to 200, but then I was like, nah. I think 230. I'll be alright. To be honest with you,
okay.
Because I don't want to be. I still want to look intimidated, B. Like I want to,
Yo, you have that right, man.
I know when I was at 240, I was feeling great. I know I would have lost 2 more. If I would have lost 10 more pounds, then I would have been alright. So the problem with me going to the gym was I would do the treadmill for an hour, then I started lifting weights and shit. And then I started noticing, like towards the end, when I was already stopping going to the gym though, because I really couldn't because of my schedule. It was what I started doing was I started just doing straight up cardio because I'm like, look, I'm here trying to lift weight. I mean, I'm here trying to lose weight, so I should start doing more cardio instead of just lifting. Like, why I'm gonna lift? Then I start lifting when I start feeling good where weight I'm at right now.
That's good.
So what I was doing is I was doing the treadmill. I would do at least like 20-30 minutes of the bike. I would go and do some stretches and all this other shit. And then I was occasionally I would go because if anything, when everybody goes lifting weight, everybody want their chest and their arms to look good. That's the most thing. Nobody really give a fuck too much about their legs until you big up here and your shit's tiny as hell. I go in there, do a little arm stuff, whatever. But I concentrated more on cardio. And I would love to go back, but I know I'm not gonna really be committed to it because my schedule is crazy.
Right.
Water was a big thing
let's
too.
let's see. There's a quote that says if you don't have time to work out, then you have time to die. So let's see if we can find something in your schedule. You know what I'm saying? But we'll talk about that offline.
All right.
Water, most important thing in the world.
Yeah, for sure.
But
I know people who don't drink water because they don't like water.
Man, that's me.
Me too. But I'm drinking it though.
I'm like, how you do? Your body's 70% water. Like, what are you doing to yourself?
Almost every single function requires
water.
Word.
Yeah, but
I could talk for days, man.
We're gonna do a part 2 to this interview for sure.
No doubt.
One of these days we definitely gotta do it. But like I said, I appreciate you coming through.
For real, thank you for your time.
Like always,
it's an honor, man.
Like always, we had like 209 right now subscribers, some shit like that. 209.
209. You mean 409?
No, 409. My bad. I'm all fucked up right now.
209 was like last year.
We had 409. Kind of slowly pushing.
Yeah, 410 because I'm subscribed.
Yeah, 410.
There you go.
All right.
There we go. So
if you like that hip hop, this is where it's at.
Yeah, you're gonna see a lot of talent too.
Yeah.
With the RealPoint podcast.
Can I say something? I know we're trying to close it out.
Good.
Yo, no disrespect, man, but I be feeling like y'all be gassing a lot of these MCs, man. Bruh, yo. They'll go in the booth.
No, it's not.
And I'll be like, that was
Stack
super
two.
trash.
Stack
and
two.
then he'll be like, yo, that was dope. I was like, what? I heard Stack. And I was like, Stack. In my mind, I'm like, Stack, I know you.
Do you hear the phone calls that I do when like on Tuesdays when I'm not here? I will call up.
Sometimes I heard.
And I will be like, that wasn't good.
Yo, listen, man. Listen, I understand. Y'all want to be friendly and all that.
No, I'm not.
Man, screw that, man.
Look, I'm not the type to trash somebody. You know what I'm saying? Like, if I know the dude here, he trying his best. Like, you can tell some of these people be trying. You know what I'm saying? Like, and I'm just
give him a head nod.
But this is why music is so.
Well, I cut them off. When I know they don't got no more.
No.
But that's why Kanye doing the stuff he doing because everybody man here like nobody's saying, bro, you bugging.
True, you hear what he just said? He said that he cuts them off. No, he don't. Since you say you do watch the show. This motherfucker right here, right? The guy's like,
my bad, y'all. Now it's about to be another half hour.
No, we're about to. No. The guy's like, the guy's saying some shit. And then he's like,
with the phone.
Then he's like, hold up. That's what they do. And he like, hold on, I'm about to switch the beat. And the guy's just again, hold on, I'm about to put another beat on. No, when they fucking sound like trash, don't put on no other fucking.
Yeah, straight. So wait, I should have put them up at all.
That's
because from the beginning, some of them sound like.
No, you let them finish off the shit.
The whole point of it is,
yo, that shit.
The whole point of it is to show off it's to showcase the artist's craft.
No matter what.
Listen.
Okay.
And then the audience chooses. All right, this is an MC I like. I'll follow him.
Showcase.
But do you have to be like, yo?
No, true. They don't have
Can you
to,
just
man.
be like, all right,
Stack
yeah. So next
Stack
subject.
OD with that shit.
Yo, I'm gonna tell Stack too. I've been wanting to tell y'all that.
You know what
man.
though? You can always call up.
Yeah.
When you can always call the numbers right there, you can always call up.
You trash everybody.
The thing is, I just listen to the record. A lot of times I can't catch it live. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But if I can, I will keep that in mind, and I will call like, yo, y'all gassing them.
Tuesdays from.
You got the calendar up? Pull up the calendar.
Yeah, I know the schedule.
Next two.
Tuesdays and Saturday.
Tuesdays at 8. Saturdays
8-ish.
8. Depending on who
And
the
then Saturday
artist
is 1-ish.
Yeah.
But nah, this is the last doubleheader, so we're back to normal schedule Saturday. Man.
Yo, this Tuesday we got Ferrari Rock. Team 6. Yeah,
so there you go. You could check it out too. And you want to boo a man, you call him and be like, boo.
Do we got to show this?
Yeah, I could boo him too.
July 1st, Zenith.
Enough, yeah, that's gonna be a good look. You show a lot of love.
That's next Saturday. We only got one show next Saturday.
Yeah, I know. That's it. We don't have no more doubleheaders no more.
No. We good.
Y'all should get a gong up here, man.
What?
Bang! Get out of here.
Yeah. But like always, this is the RealPoint podcast. I'm
BeBe.
BeBe.
This is Derrick.
We out. I did it backwards right now.
Yeah, no.
Bang bang. Yeah, it's true.